Oh, there we go. All right. And we are live. How's everybody doing? Told you I'd be back. Told you I'd actually be back this time. I'm actually back for real. That's right. Sundays. Every Sunday. It's happening. Proof. What's up? We got 4 viewers so far. Good to see everyone. She ubs on my until I blaze. Good one. Good one. 13 utter F7Y. Good one. Hideki Nishi, what's up? The Angel 2495, what's up again? Is this have I seen you before? What's that little crown mean? What does that mean? Prime. Oh, you're a Prime member. Oh, cool. That's cool. So yeah, we are live. We're gonna be drawing some Obsidian pages. I still have some stuff to set up, so I'll just be chill for a bit when we start. But yeah, we're back. We are back. I just want to say one thing real quick. I do have a plan for next stream. If you watch my streams a couple years back, I attempted to do every Pokemon game in order. Like, I was going to do every single Pokemon game, starting with Fire Red. Didn't get past Fire Red. I kind of fucked up my playthrough, I think. I did some dumb shit. I didn't really try hard enough, etc. So, yeah, unfortunately, you can pronounce it as butterfly. Yeah, I think I will. It's funny. But yeah, oh wait, one moment. Oh, it's just telling me my microphone is muted. Okay, well, it's not muted anymore. That frickin', I get a little notification at the bottom of my screen, telling me that, like, unmute my mic, which is helpful, because sometimes I don't do that. But, I like to mute it every, like, at the beginning of the stream, just so, like, I can get things set up while I'll just, file in. But it's the same little notification it gives me if something actually goes wrong on the stream. So, like, I think something's going wrong, so it freaks me out. But anyway. Yeah, so like I was saying, a while back I tried to do every Pokemon game in order. Let me just adjust my mic real quick, make sure it's good. I'm sure that sounds great. Anyway. Is this thing on? Anyway. Yeah, so... Oh, 10 viewers already, goddamn. So, what was I saying? Right, about Pokemon. So, a while ago, I had tried to play every Pokemon game in order, starting with Fire Red. Didn't get past Fire Red. I think I fucked up my playthrough a bit. Yeah, and I kind of gave up on it. I crashed out a couple times, honestly, because I couldn't get past the Elite Four, and it was really difficult. But anyway, I was doing that through emulation. But, as you may have heard, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are, in fact, coming to the Switch. So I'm going to be restarting my playthrough, starting with Switch version of Pokemon Fire Red when it comes out, because coincidentally, the Sunday after it comes out, or basically it's coming out next week, and then after that is like Sunday. So that's like, perfect timing for me. So yeah, Pokemon Fire Red is coming back. And I'll kind of give my thoughts about like the Pokemon franchise as a whole and how it's kind of losing its identity. Anyway, good Twitch is actually letting me watch the stream this time. What's up, Fat Cat IDK 99? Good to see ya. Considering picking up Leaf Green as I haven't played mainland Pokemon game before evening. Is it evening where you are? It's 1:30 for me. 1:30 p.m. But yeah. I have mixed feelings about Pokemon Leaf Green, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green coming to Switch. What's up, Firebolt? If I know if I'm actually shiny hunting right now. Cool, that's sick. 8:35 p.m. God damn, it's late. Shiny hunting. I never got into shiny hunting. I did so I caught my first shiny Pokemon in X and Y. Just randomly, out of nowhere. I caught 2 shiny Pokemon. I traded one of them for an Yveltal, because I got Pokemon X. But anyway. And I've occasionally come across shiny Pokemon here and there. What's up, Starkiss Bubbles? Good to see ya. I might have guests in the chat, and you guys are my guest server, so maybe you guys could hop in at some point when I open the floor to guests, but not right now. Pretty soon, though. Anywho. What was I saying? I never really shiny hunted. The closest I got was in Sword and Shield when I, kind of shiny egg hunted, I guess. Because basically, if you for those who don't know, if you get like a foreign ditto, like a ditto that has like that's a language outside of your game. So like I play the English version obviously, but if you get like, I think I got a German ditto or something in a Wonder Trade, and I started breeding Pokemon with it, and I ended up getting a shiny Scorbunny, which hilariously I named Pyrite. This is before I even had the vaguest idea of Obsidian Blaze. What's up, Zero on Blast? You're also in my guest server, so you might chime in a second. Who knows? But yeah, that's funny. Before I created Pyrite the character, there was Pyrite the shiny Scorbunny. I'm down for that. Yeah, it'll be fun. Anyway, yeah, let's get to it. Actually, let's get to it. Well, first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. I've never even heard that song. I've heard the references because I watched Sammy J Reacts, and that's how he starts all his videos. Anyway, let's get some music going, because I have to have desktop audio for this, so I can't put the regular music in. Let's see, what are we gonna do? What kind of music should we do today, lads? What's this? So I'm just looking at my YouTube recommended. My little cousin showed me Almost Friday TV. They're really funny. I should watch more of their stuff. They just released the real alien designs. Oh shit, they released like Ben 10 concept art. That's cool. Can I build a Predator Badlands blaster like in the movie? FNAF if I was there? That's funny. I love Nobi1. He's so funny. Jobby the Hong. I haven't watched Jobby the Hong in a minute. Avatar change that made the creators leave Netflix. Eric Andre's best pranks. Anyway, that's just my YouTube recommended. The Virtual Boy. It's 2026 and Nintendo just relaunched the Virtual Boy. I'm genuinely considering buying one. Genuinely considering buying one. Is beat one of you every first OC? I'm assuming you're asking if Beat is one of my first OCs, and no, she's not. I've created many OCs long before Beat. Yeah, anyway. Waiting for a CD ordered online that I'm looking forward to. That's cool. That's cool. Imagine Scorbunny and the scenarios Pirate ended up in. This too hilarious. What's funny is I do have like kind of ideas for Pokemon teams if the Obsidian cast were Pokemon trainers, and Pyrite has a Umbreon on his team. That's like his main Pokemon is Umbreon. Obsidian's is Lucario, obviously. I actually, what was the last game? ZA. In Pokemon ZA, I caught a Lucario and I named it Obsidian. I did in the last mainline game. What was that? Scarlet and Violet too. I don't know why. Well, obviously I know why. And then Henri and Koba have Flareon and Leafeon, or whatever it's called, respectively. Or no, wait, no, not Vaporeon. Right, my bad. Why did I say Leafeon? I don't even think is it called Leafeon? I don't remember. Anyway. And then Cho, I think. Cho has a mix of bug Pokemon and psychic Pokemon. She has like a Gardevoir and a what's that one Kalos butterfly? Vivian, I think? I don't know. Anyway, that's I haven't really thought much of it, but anyway, let's get some music going. What kind of music should we get going here? Chill hop. I always do Nintendo, but I haven't streamed in a while, so let's do that. Indigo League anime, a few of the movies in the late 2000s, and Smash Bros. Yeah, that's kind of how I got into Pokemon. I started with the anime like with the Diamond and Pearl stuff. Like that's how I got into it. Actually, what's funny, the way I really got into it was they made these books that were like, I think Scholastic made them in the 90s, that were adaptations of episodes of the original 90s anime. So I basically was reading episodes of the original anime, and I was like, who the fuck is Misty? I don't know who Misty is. Like, I around that time, I guess, the Ruby and Sapphire anime was airing, so I knew who May and Max were, but I didn't know who the fuck is Misty, you know? But anyway, And obviously I know now, but yeah, that was my introduction to it. And then my first game was Diamond and Pearl. I had Diamond, lost it, bought Pearl, played through that, and then I bought Platinum. Platinum is still my favorite Pokemon game, I think. It took me fucking months to get through the Distortion world. Like, Jesus Christ. I lost my Pokewalker too, because remember with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they had that Pokewalker thing? I fucking lost it, and now they're so hard to get. I'm still sad about it to this day. I fucking lost it. They're so hard to get now. It's so sad. Anyway, let's keep getting the music going. I'm gonna turn off the music right here. Turn on desktop audio. And let's get some music going. We're gonna do chill Super Mario lo-fi beats to study, focus, and relax to, which is uploaded by Lazy Pug YT. So hopefully y'all can hear that okay. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit on my end. I don't know how it'll sound for y'all. But there we go. Okay. So, let me just set up here, and then I will... Oh, we're still casting my screen. Okay, good. Let me just turn off the text here. So I sketched this page last night. So the sketch is done. We're just doing the line art and the coloring today. So, yeah. This is going to be a good page, though. I'm really proud of this page. But yeah, anyway, you'll see in a second. I think, am I still casting? Let's see. No, I'm not. Hold on. 1 second. It should be casting. Why isn't it? Is it doing something again? Hello? Did that show my IP address? Thank you, Primetime something something for following. Thank you so much. Can we... There we go. Alright, we in. Hopefully that didn't show my IP address or anything. But yeah, so here's the page. Here's what we're doing. Let me just load up. Wait a minute, hold on. Is this going through display capture? No, it's not. Okay, good. So let me just get my stream chat going. Oh, hold on. My fiance texted me. Oh, she reacted to the funny video I showed her. Great, good. Good stuff. Love you, baby. She's not watching right now, but she'll watch this later. And she'll appreciate that. Anyway, let's go into the stream chat here. Voice channels. And I guess we enter. Oh yeah, that's that's the sound that plays when I enter the stream chat. Or any chat, any voice chat in Discord. So let me just open that here so we can see who's in. My computer is going nuts. That's good. Jesus Christ. Oh, what's up already? We got somebody here. Hello. Hello. Oh, hold on. The audio's coming through my speakers, not my headphone. 1 second. Why is it doing that? Microphone, speaker. There we go. Headphones. There we go. Okay, should be good now. What's up, Firebolt? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Nothing much is going on. Pretty terrible weather today, but hey, so I figured just use it to grind in a P3 portable and shiny hunt.
Oh yeah, I saw you were playing that on Steam, Persona.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, I plan on having little icons at the bottom of the screen, kind of like underneath, like, oh, hold on, I can draw an arrow to it, you know, like down here, underneath where the screen is, but, I don't have all the people in the server done yet. I do have one for, Bolt here, but I don't have one for everyone else, so we'll add those when those are all done, but yeah.
Tracks?
Yeah, kind of like what, Girly Wolf Pup has. Oh, what's up? The Bubbles is here. More friends.
Hi.
Hello.
I'll go then.
Hello. Hi. It's like I'm not like I have my voice right now, but you know.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm making something to eat right quick, so just waiting for it to finish.
I should do that. I haven't eaten today.
All I do is make instant ramen, so...
I have, You're probably doing better than me. I have pizza pops. That's pretty much what I what I survive on.
It's a struggle meal right now. That's what I'm eating.
Yeah.
Damn.
What was I going to say? But yeah, so no, I don't. I forgot what I was going to say again. Are you guys watching the stream right now, or are you just kind of in the voice chat?
I'm watching the stream.
Sick.
I have stream booted up on the side.
Cool. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with the stream. Last time I tried to have like guests on, the entire thing crashed. So, but that was when I was playing a game. I feel like maybe since I'm just drawing, it'll be easier. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed any like noticeable issues.
Well, what used to happen was literally not just the stream, the entire computer would crash. So that was rough.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, no, that was terrible. I talked about my last stream, but I had to basically I think there was something wrong with like the RAM in my computer. So I basically had to like $400 later. It's fine. Oh, someone's in the chat. What's up, artist since 05? Good to see you. I think are you new here? I don't know, but Hideki Nishi, back then I only 2 Pokemon films I watched were Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. That's the reason Lucario is my favorite Pokemon, because of that movie. Also because of he was in Brawl. But yeah, Lucario is my favorite Pokemon for that reason. What's up?
I've watched most of the Pokemon movies.
Yeah, they're pretty
the only
cool.
one I've not watched is like the newest one, like The Secrets of the Jungle.
Oh yeah, I haven't kept up with them. First of all, thank you, Yuki. What is that name? Yuki Zakura VT for following. Thank you so much. And it's been a while since I've seen like a Pokemon movie. Oh, Coffee Ghost is here. I didn't even notice. But anyway. Oh my god, everyone's following me. What's up, Hedgehog209? Did y'all see Detective Pikachu?
Oh yeah,
I liked it. It was good.
that was a pretty fun movie.
I feel like, very much like the Minecraft movie, I would have liked it more if I was a kid.
That makes sense. I think I saw it, like, I first saw it when I was a teenager, so, like, that definitely helps in my enjoyment.
I would have been... Sorry to interrupt. I would have been maybe, like, college age? I don't know.
Yeah, did it come in, like, 2018, 2019?
When did... Shoot, I don't remember. I don't know. Kind of weird for the first live-action Pokemon movie to be based on, like, a spin-off game, but I don't know. It was fun. Ryan Reynolds' Pikachu was good. Let me just keep up with the chat right quickly. Yuki's my girlfriend, by the way, if you didn't guess. Oh, yeah, cool. Good to see you, Yuki Zakura. I'm friends with Coffee Ghost. It's nice to see both of you today. Anyway, I should add Coffee to the guest server. That'd be so much fun. I need to get, like, a bunch of streamers together. Because you two both stream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get back in the groove of it. I've been taking a pretty long hiatus because I've just not been feeling it in terms of, like, streaming. But, like, I definitely do stream.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. And I know, Bubbles, you have, like, you do the same, like, PNG tuber thing. Or no, you have a full-on VTuber.
Yeah, I am. I have, like, 2 models.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just trying to, like, have, like, a schedule going on.
Yeah, it's the scheduling that's hard.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I just got that just reminded me. I think I need to update my like models too, because I've my like PNG tuber rigs too, because I've updated some of the assets a bit. Like
Oh yeah?
yeah, like PNG tuber like yeah, there's no like fucking around with and updating like assets recently for like a lot of like personal projects.
Oh, okay. Hold on, where's my phone? I'm just gonna... Sorry, I just need to get some reference imagery here. Need my phone. I got a new phone recently. I got a, So I used to have a Samsung S20 FE or whatever it was called. And now I got a Samsung Z Flip 7. It's like a flippy phone. Like the screen is flexible. There's like a noticeable dip in the middle, but like it's cool. I like it.
I know what you're talking about. I think my
Awesome.
father has one of those.
It's awesome. I think I convinced Bubbles to maybe get one.
Nice.
I do want one. Like, I've had an iPhone for a few years now, but my sister really wants an iPhone, and I really want a new phone.
So
Yeah,
like,
I
once
ain't
you know,
Mm.
start working again, I'm planning to get a new phone, and I'll just give the iPhone I have now to her.
oh yeah, that's the
Yeah.
first part, is make sure you can pay for it.
Yeah, I ain't like getting a new phone for probably another decade being real.
I have a
Because
policy.
like I recently got a new one that I'm currently paying for, and the only reason I did that is because my old phone, like I kept my old phone for so long, and I literally only replaced it when like the screen literally shattered, and like it was at risk, and while it still worked, it was at risk of literally like cutting my hand because of how much it shattered.
Oh yeah, the same thing happened with me. Like I have a thing where like I don't replace my tech or phones or whatever until it's like I think 5 or 6 years. Typically like 5 years if it's, you know, starting to fall apart, but 6 years, I don't know, but 6 years is like my minimum basically. And it had been 6 years since I got my old phone, and the back had come off like completely. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I think it's time for an upgrade. So yeah. But yeah, no, I get that. Like if your phone, my mom wanted me to get an iPhone, because like I'm the only one in the family who doesn't have an iPhone. I'm like Android exclusively, and
Good.
yeah, I mean, iPhones are fine. I just like the only reason like my mom wanted me to get one was because like if you're added to a group chat, then like you don't actually see it in your text. It's weird. It's like between the communication between them is weird. So I mean, but now we use WhatsApp for everything, like for group chats and stuff. So I don't really need to get an iPhone. So I got a new Android instead. But nothing wrong with Apple devices. I'm actually drawing on an Apple device right now. So yeah, I just don't. I prefer for phones especially. I prefer Samsung or Android over iPhones. Just for phones though.
Yeah. For me, I've always like I see someone whose like first phone was an iPhone. iPhones are just too limiting. Like,
sorry, I just realized that I think because my VTuber microphone is my headphones, every time you guys talk, my VTuber looks like he's talking. So I'm gonna try to switch that. Because for some reason it won't work with the microphone I stream with. Like, look, I'm switching it, and now it's not working at all. So I don't know what that's about. I think I have like, I don't know, but this. Do I have like another microphone? Maybe I just need to make the sensitivity down? Maybe if I make the sensitivity higher, maybe that'll work? No, because now it doesn't look like I'm talking at all. How about, maybe this? Maybe this will work? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe if I turn down the volume on you guys here. Model having some multiple personalities. Hey, I have a friend who's plural. You can't joke about that.
That's not the modern descriptor people give for that.
Okay, it seems to be working now.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. What's up, Fellfirelinks? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with the chat recently, but yeah. Oh god, I need a drink. Oh, I should get some energy drinks. I just have this. Sorry. Oh, no worries. What's up, coffee goes. Oh my god, my water. I have one of them fancy Gatorade water bottles, and like it's the noisiest freaking thing. I don't know if y'all heard that.
I didn't hear it.
You, me, Mika, and Yuki should hang out sometime. Absolutely, we should. That'd be so much fun. Thought it was a vape. No, I don't vape. It just kind of sound like a vape, though, didn't it? Anyway. Ingredients for a recipe. Oh, cool. I've been doing HelloFresh recently. My mom bought it for me. It's a little overwhelming though, because me and Crumble, Mika, whatever you want to call her, we don't really have a lot of time to like cook recently. So I'm thinking about asking her to maybe cancel it. She didn't say she was going to do it the whole year anyway. Like, now it's not picking up anything. My VTuber, it's fine. I'll figure it out later. Ripping the Benjamin. That's funny. Oh my god, everyone's following. What's up? How do you pronounce this? Niamixa? I don't.
Niamax art.
Niamaxa art. Good to see you. Thank you for following. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce your name.
Niamax. Niamaxar.
Sure. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Thank you for the pronunciation. Question Taco, what's your thoughts on Snapple iced tea? I don't know, it's good. I haven't had it in a while. Actually, funny story about it. So I had a vending machine in my college, and they had Snapples in them, but the vending machine wasn't one of the like ones for drinks that like, you know, takes the drinks and like drops them or whatever, or you know, like, you know, safely so they don't break or whatever. It would just drop them. Like, luckily there was some padding.
Damn.
There was some padding on the bottom so they wouldn't break, but like there was a glass bottle and it would just drop to the ground. But yeah, Snapples are good, I guess. I like the alcoholic ones too. Those are tasty. Way too sweet, but pretty tasty.
God.
Just ordered smoked salt off Amazon because smoked salt. Wow. Finding your drink. Yeah, it's true. What was it? God, I'm tired. I need some caffeine. I need or food. Either one. I should have eaten before I streamed. But I got caught up watching Creepcast.
Just like finished eating my ramen. That's why I kept muting.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what. I was like, I figured that was maybe the reason.
Yeah, I was eating.
I figured, yeah. Okay, what kind of ramen was it?
It's like Maruchan, the instant chicken one.
Oh, chicken. Okay, so fun fact about Crumble, she hates the chicken flavor.
The chicken one?
I know, it's crazy.
Imagine.
That's like the best flavor.
That's what I'm gonna show her this later. 'Cause she's crazy.
Actually.
But she likes the beef one.
The beef one's pretty good, yeah.
Beef one's I mean, but I prefer the chicken one.
Yeah, chicken all the way.
She has a couple things that she doesn't like, and whenever I bring them up, she says it's they're the devil. Like what was it? She doesn't like it when I have when we're like in the bedroom or something, not in that way. And like I turn on the light on the ceiling. She calls it the big light. She's like, I'm trying to relax. Don't put I feel like I'm in trouble. She doesn't like that. So the big light is the devil. Corn, when I put like corn in food, she says that's the devil.
Corn?
The devil.
And chicken ramen apparently is also the devil.
I kind of thought everybody liked corn.
She likes corn on the cob, but like, you know, when you get those mixed veggies and they have like the carrots and the peas and the corn together, she will like pick out the corn.
I usually pick out like the peas or anything. I don't like peas.
I don't like green beans. That's my thing.
Green beans are really good too.
I
forgot what kind of green beans it was. It's like a skinny-ish looking green bean or something.
I can't do. They just the texture and the flavor. I just can't do it. But I luckily I did find some mixed vegetables that were just corn, not corn, like carrots and peas. So she's such a picky eater. I love her so much.
Relatable.
I'm gonna show her this later, and she's gonna blush. She'd be like, "You're embarrassing me," and I'm like, "Good, that's my job."
So cute.
Aww.
She's adorable. She may not like corn. May not like corn, but does she like corn? Like the band? I don't. she's not really into like metal and stuff. I don't know. Probably not.
Wait. How?
What?
Wait, no, sorry. It's like, wait, no, sorry. I heard Korn the band being mentioned in chat. I was like, wait, no, that Pal? Wait, no, Pal doesn't, Pal is like a different, my friend Pal has like a different username, I think, on Twitch.
Okay. Someone's a fan of Korn.
Yeah.
I do remember the first time I ever heard Korn was in, Guitar Hero World Tour. The one where they were trying to do Rock Band, and there was a Korn song, Freak on a Leash was in it, and it was really freaking good. That's how I got into it.
I forget if I've...
Hmm?
I forget if I've listened to any of it, like, Korn's music.
There's like a couple songs from them that I'm cool with. Not a big fan. It was funny, I was playing, you know that Fortnite Guitar Hero thing, or the Fortnite Festival? I was playing, I was playing it, and Crumble like was watching me play it, and because it's like kind of like Guitar Hero or whatever, I was playing like exclusively metal songs, and I was talking about how much I really liked. I don't really listen to rock or metal or whatever anymore, but I used to a lot, and I was talking about like how good Metallica and like Avenged Sevenfold is and stuff, and then like Crumble was like, that's hot that you like rock and metal and stuff, and I was like, really?
And that definitely rocks.
She didn't explain why it's hot. She just said it's hot, and I asked like, is it hotter than me liking like hip hop and like MF Doom and stuff? And she's like, a little bit. So yeah, I'm into metal now. I genuinely I like all music. I feel like there's no genre of music that I dislike anymore.
Yeah, you listen to like Sleeping with Sirens?
I've seen that one trend of like the girls dancing to. Wait, is that Sleeping with the Sirens? No, that's something else. What?
Yeah, Sleeping with Sirens is like one of my favorite like hard rock metal bands.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, the fuck it's not! Hold on a moment. That's so far so fake by Pierce the Veil.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I knew I was getting that wrong. First of all, would you like to introduce?
You fucking were.
God.
I was.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Greetings. By the way, have you thought about using the microphone you record with for your streams? That's how I solved the headphone issue myself.
I would love to. I explained why I can't. Like, here's what happens if I switch to my Blue Snowball microphone. It just doesn't talk. See, it's like the mouth isn't moving. Like it's
Tao, that's not. That's Danica. That's
Oh no, it's not Dove. No. But yeah, no, it's weird. I tried to figure it out. It wouldn't work. But yeah. Anyway,
okay.
this is how would you like me to introduce you? Because I know you don't go by like Wingwolf or anything anymore.
I'll do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, Toa, aka person who should know my voice because they watch me. I am Danica, girly wolf pup. Famously not Dove. Also,
very much not Dove.
Also someone you follow. So I'm not a stranger to you. But, you know, that would imply I'm memorable enough for people to remember me. So, you know, fair enough, I guess. But
oh, don't be doing that.
So, hi, I'm Danica, the girly wolf pup. You probably know me for many creations, such as the webcomic Gun Kitty, which got rebooted recently.
Peak Fiction.
The other webcomic Soul Collector XD, Hyperpunk Awakening. I'm currently working on a animated pilot for my show Curse Blockers. I also stream on Twitch under the alias of Echo Spike, the rhythm-based superhero. And I just do a lot because mortality scares me, and I want to make a lot of things before I stop being alive.
Mood.
Period.
Uh,
I just imagine you doing that like finger clap thing that like the girlies do now.
also,
Exactly,
real
like
quick.
the clocking tea
Also-
like, emote too.
Also, real quick, Taco, could you make me a mod in your chat real quick?
Oh, yeah, sure. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that.
I think I have Twitch up right now, so I could probably like go through the process. And I remember how to do it.
Here, let me just open...
Moderation.
Hold on. Uno momento, please. Hold on. Let me just go to Twitch here. Channel. Is it muted? How do I go about doing that now?
I do not know.
Creator dashboard, then go to moderations, then settings, then mod management.
Okay. Settings. I'm seeing settings, but I'm not. Oh, stream manager. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I can like see my stream here. Permissions. I feel like a dad navigating an iPhone or something.
Understandable.
Yeah. Danica, would you mind if I do that later?
It's fine.
Yeah, I'll do it in a minute, because I think I'm a mod in your chat, right? Or I was on your old channel.
I'm pretty sure I made you a mod on both accounts.
Okay.
Because the first thing I did when I made the Echo account was that I went through the effort of not only rebanning everyone, but also remodding most people.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat here. How did you get to creating Obsidian as a character, Taco? Funny story, actually. So initially, my initial idea for creating Obsidian Blaze was I used to write a fan fiction called Godzilla Warriors on Wattpad. You can still find it. It is still up. And it was about basically Godzilla characters as like humans. Not humans, but like I mean more human than Godzilla monsters, you know what I mean? And basically my initial idea was, instead of creating anything new, I was just going to rewrite Godzilla Warriors, but as a comic, and change all the characters and make them new. So Obsidian here is Godzilla. Not literally. If you look at my original Godzilla design, it's very different, but he also had like the arm stuff, and he had long hair. He wasn't black. And he didn't have dreads. But yeah. And as I kind of came up more with the project and stuff, it kind of evolved and became its own thing. But I know for a fact from my buddy Dove, that who has read Godzilla Warriors, all of it, which is embarrassing because the first ones are shit, because I wrote them in friggin' high school. But apparently she noticed a lot of similarities between like my writing for both of them, which is fun to hear.
Yeah, Dove also. Yeah, Dove's a big help. She helped me write Curse Blockers, actually.
She's a really good writer.
Like, literally that pilot, there were so many moments where I did not know what to do with it, and then I just handed the script over to her, and then she would just like fill in those blanks. She has this immaculate ability to just know how to write other people's characters if you just give her time to study said characters.
She super does. It also helps, like, just in general, having like another set of eyes on a project. Like I've gotten some help from you in the past, Danica, for like
I know
certain Obsidian stuff, and I feel like I'd like to think that I've helped you with some of your writing.
No, you have.
Yeah.
I know you insert bit about how I was one of the first people to know Calcite existed.
That's true. It's Calcite, actually. I've never said their name out loud.
You have not, no.
Yeah, so it's Calcite, yeah. But yeah. Calcite. That's sorry, it reminded me of that bit from I think it was originally from The Simpsons, but they ripped it off in Family Guy, where one of the characters says wind instead of wind, and they're like, really? I've only read that in books.
You see, for me, a lot of it is just I've always had this thing where if I can never hear a word out loud, I kind of have to go off how it's written.
I mean,
and like, I
Yeah, go
remember
on.
playing FF7 when I was like 14. I mispronounced half of the location names when I first played it. And then like when I played any of the side of like the additional FF7 games that actually, you know, would say shit like out loud, I'd be like, wait, that's what it's called? It's pronounced Nibelheim this whole time?
I had a
You
buddy.
fucking with me?
As you know, I was introduced to Kingdom Hearts through the manga adaptation by Tokyo Pop, and a friend of mine was as well. Because I was into it, so of course he got into it. This is in middle school, or yeah, I think middle school. Anyway, so he was reading one of them, and he thought that Namine's name was pronounced Namine.
I can see how someone could like come to that conclusion. That never happened to me because my first KH game was fucking recoded, and Namine's name is one of the first things actually said in that game.
My first Kingdom Hearts game, like I said, I was introduced to it through the manga, but my first Kingdom Hearts game was 358 Days Over 2 on the DS.
For me, it was two. I started with 2. Because that was the game my mom got first for me and my sister, and like hilariously, it's probably the reason I'm so connected to Roxas as a character, because I also did not know what the fuck was going on, bro. I felt that.
And 2 was the second game I played. The first 3 KH games I played are such a fucking nightmare blunt rotation when it comes to like understanding the story, because it's like recoded, then 2, then Dream Drop Distance.
My brother-in-law, my Crumble's sister's husband, recently borrowed our copy of the story so far because he wanted to get into it. So I was like, oh my god, finally I have something to talk about, something to talk about with him.
That's good.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. That was one of the first Christmas gifts I ever got for Crumble was the story so far, because I always thought it was so cool of Square Enix to be like, hey, you want one Kingdom Hearts game? Well, how about fucking all of them? And it's cheaper than most other games.
That's kind of the thing about like getting into KH now, is that it's so much easier than it was.
It is. It's awesome.
Because
Except,
like Square is like
Mhm.
like Square is like the one fucking AAA company I can think of that regularly goes, hey, maybe people actually want to play our older games.
First of all, thank you Wangfire227 for the follow. That's a great name. Second of all, I have beef with Square just because of what they did to the Final Fantasy Dissidia series. But yeah, agreed. They're pretty chill about that kind of thing.
Look, Dissidia's in a non-existent place right now.
You got me so
That's a
excited.
mobile game?
You got me so excited, Danica, when you fucking told me they're making a new Dissidia game, and then you showed me the trailer for it, and my hopes and dreams were dashed.
Look, I didn't realize that you were like me in that the prospect of something being a mobile game would instantly kill your interest.
It's not even that it's a mobile game. It's that it's like a shitty mobile game. I play mobile games all the time.
How do you know it's shitty?
Because it looked like
even...
shit.
See, the worst part is it's going to be the first Dissidia with Clive in it.
I hope someday they make a proper just put the PSP game on PS5. I don't care if you don't update the graphics.
I would say
fine.
do that shit that Sony did with Daxter and Secret Agent Clank. Just put that shit on PS5 for like $20 or something. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
Friggin'.
Also, I'm drawing
I'll take that
everyone's favorite Obsidian character right now.
Yeah, the
Man,
Dark Seeker saga.
Yeah, Cho's great.
Cho is wonderful.
Joe is like really cool. I love her.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Cho.
Strong Queen.
Hell yeah.
And the only like blind spots was like getting into KH is probably just gonna be with the new saga that's currently going on. Mainly because half of the context for that is gone.
Oh yeah, the mobile game.
Gone.
The mobile game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most of the shit that was probably gonna be in Missing Link is probably just gonna be in something else now, like narratively.
I wasn't even just
Oh,
I wasn't even just thinking of Missing Link. I was thinking about how Union Cross and Dark Road got delisted.
did they cancel Missing Link?
Yes,
Yeah, they
a
did.
while
No
ago.
way! Oh my gosh! I had no
Was it
idea.
a while ago, actually.
Genuinely had no idea. Wow. That sucks.
Yeah, it's like a double edged
Du-
sword for me. Because on one hand, one less gotcha game in this world is probably not going to be like too despairing to lose. But on the other hand, damn, how much like exposition are they going to have to put in the KH4?
Well,
Or are we gonna get like
there was a movie thing. Didn't they do like a? They kind of explained the story of it in one of the DLCs for Kingdom Hearts 3, I think.
well, yes, but actually no.
Hmm.
For the mobile games, Missing Union Cross has like some things like explained from the key era with the foretellers, but not
Right.
all of Union Cross's like shit has been like is in that. And also it doesn't help that like even when before it got delisted, and Union Cross got like turned from a video game to a cutscene compilation, it got turned into like the most cutscene compilation you've ever seen in your life. Like
Hmm?
like sorted by world instead of chronological order. What the fuck were they thinking?
I don't know nothing about that, but fun fact, I didn't have a PS2 growing up, right? So I had to experience Kingdom Hearts through cutscene compilations. I just watched the movie, like the full cutscene movies on YouTube. That's how I initially experienced Kingdom Hearts.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Which I think, and I've argued with Danica about this, but I think watching someone else play a game or watching the cutscenes is a valid way to experience a video game.
I think that's stupid.
It's not stupid, because
Okay, no.
Go on.
Let me,
yeah, okay.
Listen. You inadvertently are missing the main aspect of a video game by doing that.
Okay.
Because like, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I've talked with Dev about a number of video game opinions that apparently are questionable. Like for example, never have me and Dev talk about No More Heroes together. It will become a fight. But like, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Video games are an interactive medium.
Yeah. Okay.
By proxy, if you do not have the interactive aspect, you haven't played the game. You may have absorbed the story, you may have absorbed the narrative aspect of a game,
Right.
but you haven't played it. And like, I feel like at that point, you might as well just become a PlayStation gamer, because 90% of their games don't have gameplay as is.
Ha. First of all, Burn. I do agree that is not like, it's not how you should experience a game. But to me, honestly, I feel like it's the same thing as like reading or listening to an audiobook instead of reading a book. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't really agree with that comparison, because for me, because like the core of a book is the words. If you're listening to those words, you still get the same core experience, just through a different medium, like through a different like sense. It's not, you're hearing it and not seeing it. It's not comparable to me, because an audiobook, you're still experiencing the main draw of the medium of a book, which is the words.
Okay.
You don't get that. You don't get that by just robbing yourself of the actual game part of a game.
I see what you're saying, but what about like watching someone play a game? Like if you are, say even in real life, say you're watching someone else, play a game in front of you, you're still experiencing that game, right?
See, that's kind of weird to say. That's kind of like a in-between sort of thing, because like you're still not playing it. But
yeah,
I would argue that is closer to the proper experience, because like Like I've had that happen before with myself, where it's actually how I experienced the game Harvester, where I was merely an observer to a group of people playing that game.
Yeah.
But I was still. And side note, before you ask what that group is, I don't talk to any of those people anymore, so I'm not saying their names.
Fair enough.
And do I have any real interest in sitting down and playing Harvester myself? No, not particularly. But like, I've seen its narrative. Now, again, I've never properly played it, and therefore, by virtue, I cannot judge it like as a whole, as like a whole.
Right.
Like, talking about video games has become really weird for me. Like, I don't know how Dove writes hour-long videos about this shit. It's really difficult for me.
Same, honestly.
But like, and like for me, like. And it doesn't help that 90% of the games I give a shit about, people don't care about. Because I'm out here hyping up $30 indie games and AA stuff. Like it's so crazy how many stuff comes out that like people talk about and I just do not know jack or fucking shit about. Because like, it's like, yeah, no, I'm sure that's really interesting, buddy. I don't think I've spent more than I think the last time I bought a $60 game was this month, and that was the first time I think I had done it in years.
What about Pokemon ZA?
That was gifted to me. That doesn't count.
I see.
Because I need to remind you, ZA is what motivated me to start actually playing those games. Like, hypothetically speaking, why would I spend $60 on a series I wasn't already, like, into?
I don't know.
Well, okay, that's a bad way to word it, because I buy games I'm unfamiliar with all the damn time. But like with Pokemon, I want to get into that series.
Right.
But especially in the fact that that series' fan base seems to never be happy about anything ever.
God, they're fucking not at all. I sorry, that's just my phone stand thingy that's clicking. But legitimately, it is so frustrating to be a Pokemon fan right now. I wasn't going to get into it because I am playing Pokemon next Sunday. I'm going to be playing Pokemon Fire Red when it comes out. But like, genuinely, it is so frustrating to be a Pokemon fan right now, both because the games haven't been great and the fandom just won't, like, it's either has to be amazing or it's garbage. And like, the recent Pokemon games have been okay. They're not even terrible, they're just okay, and that's fine. They're allowed to be just okay. But like, I don't know.
You know, can I put my own input into this? As probably the biggest a Pokemon fan here. I don't know what Bubbles, like a Pokemon, like a
do you play Pokemon or anything, Bubbles?
I don't play it, but I used to watch the show growing up.
Based. That's the same for. Oh, what's up? Sorry, 1 second. Pat is here. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Pat.
Hey, Patrick.
Hello.
Patrick is here. How would you like to be referred to as in my streams? Like Pat or Zeron Blaster? What would you prefer?
Pat is fine. I'm not on YouTube, so people don't really know who I am, so it's fine.
All right. What's up, Pat? How you doing? We're just talking about Pokemon and stuff.
Hold on, wait a minute, bro. You're on YouTube. You upload videos.
Yeah, wait a second.
I mean, like, we're not on YouTube right now.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh, that was okay. I didn't get that.
It's okay. Don't worry. Anyways, but yeah, what's the topic? Why you all talking about?
We were talking about Pokemon and like just our thoughts on it, and Bolt was about to say something.
Yeah, I'm actually in like a few Pokemon Discords, and so I can talk about like this shit. But those servers are like genuinely really chill. Probably because they're also smaller servers.
Okay.
They have like, and they're also like have a decent amount of shiny hunters. So people who like at least have engaged with the games on like a somewhat deeper level than a lot of people.
Okay.
Like it's like pretty fun to talk about. It's like pretty fun to talk about like things in the theory that's like the other servers I'm in are cancer about Pokemon. They're like I was in a call last night because like nobody else was on. I was like, fuck it, I might as well see what's going on here. And like it was like just the most like fucking like obnoxious like fucking people talking about this series. In history.
Genuinely, it's infuriating, the modern Pokemon fans. It's like I would argue they're more annoying than like Sonic fans.
Honestly, yeah, yes, I agree with you wholeheartedly there.
Don't mess
Like-
with Pokemon fans. We don't like Pokemon.
Ruby went.
Hmm?
Ruby fans went.
Oh, what, like Pokemon Ruby fans?
Yeah, no, because Ruby fans also hate their series.
Oh, Ruby, like the series Ruby, W or RWBY, right? Okay.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. I've had fun with the recent Pokemon games. I just feel like they kind of reek of missed potential. I feel. But they've been fun. Like, I never have a bad time when I play Pokemon, but I am excited to play Fire Red again on stream. That's what I'm doing next week. But yeah, back to our other debate, we were talking about whether like watching games, like basically watching someone else play a game or just watching the cutscenes is a valid way to experience a game. And I do see what you're saying about that, Danica. I kind of agree with you, but at the same time, I think that like, especially with how expensive games are, I feel like if you just want the essence of a game...
Yeah, okay. There's a simple solution to that. Just stop buying shitty, overpriced AAA garbage.
True. Easy solution.
Listen, I know this is going to be harsh, but every time at this point, when I hear someone say games are too expensive, I'm like, really? Because every game I've played that's peak is like $30 or less.
Well, here's the thing. Sorry.
The solution is like, the solution to your problem is quite simple. Just stop buying into AAA garbage. Like, it's really that easy.
That is true. And I have a theory, actually, that I thought about recently. The only reason people complain so much about games being expensive is because most of the people playing games don't really have anything else to spend money on, you know? Like, everything's more expensive nowadays, not just video games. But it's the only thing that people who complain about it, like, really have to spend money. Like, they don't have groceries or rent or whatever. So, like, it's the only way they experience inflation. Because that's the first time I experienced inflation as a kid. Because I noticed that amiibos were getting more expensive. I'm like, they used to be $20, now they're $30? What?
Yeah, trust me when I say, video games getting more expensive. Like, that sucks. You've not seen the fucking like the market for figures right now. Good price.
Oh Lord, I can imagine. There's the back of the room there. Yeah, no, everything's more expensive right now, not just games. But I just find that like I personally I love Death Stranding. I really like the first one. I never ended up finishing it. I just watched the cutscenes for it, and then for Death Stranding 2, I ended up just watching the cutscenes for that. So I feel that like it's, I don't know, with story-based games like that, it makes sense. I don't blame anyone for like not. I mean, most of Five Nights at Freddy's fan base haven't even played the games.
Okay, see, that's where the disconnect with me is, because and this is entirely just like an autism thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the statement works for games that I care about.
Okay, like, I see what you're saying.
Like here's the thing. Whenever people say that, I always get in this discussion because I always think about it within the context of the video games that I care about. You know, my typical default first thoughts when people say video games. Right. And I've noticed that tends to like cause a lot of disconnect in the conversation for me, because like when people are complaining about video game prices or about the conversation of just watching cutscenes, I'm thinking about stuff that's like $30 where the gameplay is the core of why I like it.
Oh, I see the problem.
I'm not thinking about shitty Sony movie games like The Last of Us, you know. I'm thinking about like actual video games with like engaging gameplay and narratives that do more than just the bare minimum and don't make my and don't make your PC sound like they're about to blow up when you play the PC port. Like,
I mean, I see exactly what you're saying now, and I do think that, like, for example, Silk Song, if you just watch the cutscenes for that, you're barely experiencing anything. That one's like you have to play the game for that. But I'm talking like stuff like Kingdom Hearts or Death Stranding.
okay, yeah, no, hold on, no.
Wait.
You have to play KH. I'm sorry.
I've played Kingdom Hearts. I've played it, but I just haven't played all of it.
No. I'm no. You almost had me agreeing with you. You almost did.
Oh, I had you in the first half.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
there
sorry.
are two
like,
KH games
like,
I actually think this is valid for.
Because, like, I'm sorry. I fucking hate the cutscene compilation for Days that was on the collection.
Okay,
they
yes.
cut out so much of the meat of that game, a game that I love, and too many annoying, stupid people think that it's a valid excuse to not play the game because they don't want to learn its mechanics, because they're mad Days isn't just 2 again. Okay, because every annoying KH fan just wants every game to be 2 again, and it's
I agree with you. I do agree with you, and the reason that that compilation was bad was because they only included the pre-rendered cutscenes, not the in-game cutscenes that didn't have like voice acting in them. Because that's that's where most of the story is.
That's because like the thing for me is that like so much of Days relies on those text-based cutscenes and like narratively, and like this isn't even getting into my feelings about how I prefer when games like make the gameplay part of the storytelling. Mm-hmm. Like,
oh, thank you,
like
somebody for following. I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry.
Like the thing is that for me, because like for me, I prefer it when the gameplay, because like I've talked to Dove and people about, and other people who partake in gaming mainly as like their main hobby about this shit.
Right, I got you.
Mostly Dove, because Dove's one of the few people I can have video game conversations with, and it's only a fight 10% of the time. But like, but like the thing is that I do not have any interest in games where the story is prioritized to such a degree that the gameplay is an afterthought.
So most AAA games,
like,
Focus
I can't stand that. I can't stand it because, like, for me, the crux of oh, by the way, hi Angel. You've been in my chats all the time. But like, no, like, the crux for me with games are the gameplay, because that's the main reason I like video games, because it's easier for me to engage with something where I'm an interactive part of it. It's why it's easier for me to read manga than watch anime, because I'm an active participant to some degree with reading as opposed to just watching.
Okay, well, let me propose...
If you ever...
go ahead.
But I was like, please let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
My feelings are already in the gutter.
No, I'm sorry. I thought you were already done, so that's why I was... But no, please continue.
So, because, like, there will be numerous examples where people, like, get into, like these anime... Like, anime comes out, and I just do not watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, everywhere. And, you know, I don't really care if something is everywhere and I'm not... And I don't get the hype, because, personally speaking, I think if you get annoyed that something is popular that you don't care about, I think you need to reprioritize your issues. But like a lot of the time I will just read manga. Like, people are just getting into Gacha now because of the anime.
That's the trash anime,
yeah. Literally a... See, I was about to get onto you, but then I realized you meant like actual literal. Like,
I know. Crumble's been really into it, and actually so is Bubbles. I've been trying to get them to talk about it.
See, I've been reading Gacha Yakuta, and then a week later it blew up on TikTok as the anime.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think Gacha Yakuta looks cool. Like, I think it, like, I got into it because I like the art.
Mm-hmm.
And then I proceeded to really like its environmentalist value in the things in our life sort of message.
And also the hot
need to read
girlies.
the other volume. I haven't gotten to the volumes of the hot women yet. But I do know about that redhead because you.
Mm-hmm.
Her design was the reason I wanted to pick up the manga. Yeah, okay. Anyway,
Knew it.
But and I've been and it's not even just like a manga thing. I started reading the Invincible comics last night. Because like I watched season 1 of the show and then fell horribly behind. So I've been getting back into it because I know a new season's coming out soon. Other than noticing some slight differences in the art direction in the comic, there's multiple scenes in the comic that are much shorter than they were in the show. Like it's very interesting.
I remember reading. So my dad got me Invincible, like a comic from the library when I was a kid, because he didn't really know what it was. And I remember thinking, like, I don't think I should be reading this.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Granted,
Yeah.
I probably would have been at that particular age if I knew it existed, which is fascinating because, like, I watched season 1 of the show because that was back when I lived at home, and
Right.
Dove sat me and Mom down to watch it when season 1 was the only season. Because neither of us had read the comic, and Dove wanted to see how we would react to the end of episode 1 because she knew where things were going. Which threw me through the fuckest of loops, dude. Let me tell you.
Sorry, 1 second. One moment. I just need to thank someone for following. Thank you, Marches45, for following. Good to see you. Excuse me. Okay, continue, please.
And like, but to get back to the initial point, like,
Yeah.
Because I did that thing where I got on like 2 fucking tangents. One of a point. But like, here's the thing.
Yeah.
To me, gameplay is the main reason I play games.
Of course.
And the replayability of a game plays a lot into my desire to buy it.
Sure.
Because like the reason I don't buy a lot of $60 AAA stuff is because I don't see the point in spending half of $100 on a game I'm gonna play once. Like,
exactly. So why not just watch the cutscenes instead? That's what I'm saying.
See, but there's the disconnect again because it's like the games I think about.
Oh, Pat just
when
left.
I think about video. Because like, sure, one could potentially argue that your statement is less egregious about like AAA stuff with barely any real gameplay that you play once. But like, and I'm not gonna talk about that because that's very complex and out of my wheelhouse. But it's like,
Yeah.
when the conversation comes up, my first thought is never about that because I don't think about that sort of thing unless prompted. I think about the games I play. I think about games that basically do not hit the same if you aren't actually playing them.
Right.
Like I think about Hi-Fi Rush. I think about Unbeatable. I think about the Kingdom Hearts games. Like, I think you need to play those games in order to experience them because their gameplay is a core part of why their narratives work. It's a core part of, hell, in the case of HFR and Unbeatable in particular, those games literally, their narratives are carried heavily by the interactivity of the medium.
Oh, Hi-Fi Rush especially.
Like, you say especially, and I do agree with you, but like, this is your reminder, play Unbeatable. But like, and that's kind of where the disconnect of the conversation tends to come, because I'm not thinking about like shitty Sony movie games when I say
don't call Death Stranding a shitty Sony movie game. It's good.
Okay. One, it doesn't apply because it's not Sony, and two,
oh yeah, I guess it's not. Huh?
No, it isn't. I know Sony likes to gaslight people into thinking that everything that is predominantly associated with their brand is theirs. It's not. They barely have anything these days.
It's true.
So what you're saying is that Death Stranding is a Sony's Bayonetta?
Yeah, kind of. Because it's actually Kojima's. And I love Kojima. But like,
Legend.
And I'll be the first to say I haven't played either Death Stranding game. I own one.
I think you like them.
But like, all I know about 2 is that they have like Pro Samus with an electric guitar gun, and I'm like, man, Kojima, you could have just hired me. I would have given you that design. I promise you, man. That's like some shit I would have done.
There's also a scene where a guy who was thought to be dead is actually like a puppet man, and he like does a dance, and then he reveals who he actually is in like a weird realm between life and death.
Yeah, and
The game's fucking weird.
I actually remember I had like a bit of a shock last year with the game Dispatch, because like I was gifted it and like it was popular, and like I didn't know much about it. I was under the impression it was going to be another one of those narrative focused games with barely any gameplay. So I was like, why are people wanting me to play this? This isn't my bag. And then when I got to the dispatching system, I'm like, wait, there's like actual gameplay?
I actually didn't know there was real. I thought it was like a Telltale style thing, like The Walking Dead.
It like in the narrative parts, yes, but like its gameplay is like actually like a strategy game.
Oh,
like,
okay. I probably wouldn't like it then. I don't like strategy games.
And it's like, I mean, you could just play easy mode where like the strategy part doesn't really affect your like the narrative.
Oh,
I mean,
I
literally
almost like watching the cutscenes.
Okay, that's not what I said. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
I'm making fun. I'm poking fun. Don't worry.
No, and if I was in a better mood, I probably would have read that.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. The person who did it knows who they are and should apologize to me. But my point is that like, because when I say that there's an easy mode for Dispatch that basically makes it to where you can't fail the hacking minigames. And like that's really the extent of the easy stuff I use, because I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't want to fuck with those because I don't like the hacking puzzle bullshit in Spider-Man in the Insomniac Spider-Man games.
I was gonna bring that up.
Like, and listen, Dove's not here, so I don't have to hear the Insomniac fell off rant again. But like, I can't even act like she's invalid for feeling how she does, because like Spider-Man 2 is the weakest of the Insomniac games to me.
Really?
Like, I like those games. 2 was the weakest one. Like, I think Miles Morales was the best one, and that's just because they cut out all the stupid Focus M fad and made it like a focused video game.
Focus M.
Like, because like Miles Morales has no Mary Jane stealth bullshit.
I hated that. I hated that in the first game.
Like it's just primarily you actually are playing Miles Morales Spider-Man. It's a short, nice, like gaming experience, and it's kind of funny that my favorite Spider-Man game by Insomniac is the one where I'm not Peter Parker. Shout out my boy Miles Morales. But like, I mean, I've said before, I find Miles relatable, like sometimes more relatable than Peter in places.
Yeah, because he's younger and he's like more modern, I think. I don't know. But I see what you're saying. I'd like to. I feel like we've kind of spent a bit more time than I imagined on this topic, so I would like to wrap it up. But I see where you're coming from. I absolutely see where you're coming from.
I don't personally see a point in timing conversations. But
no, I just think I'd like to let other people speak. Sorry, that came off rude. But
no, trust me, you weren't the rudest person today.
Oh boy. But yeah, I feel like I'd like to switch topics now, if that's all right.
No, that's fine. You could have just said that.
Yeah, sorry. Anyway, what was I saying? I noticed Bubbles in the chat mentioning that it's the wet cat boy. Yes, I am drawing Mateo right now. He's eating a sandwich. Actually, I don't know why, but for some reason, not for some reason, but we're talking about like how watching the cutscenes for a game is the equivalent of like an audiobook, and I wanted to mention that I've been reading Animorphs to Crumble recently, because I've been reading it myself, and she has trouble going to sleep if she's not like listening to like a video essay or something. So I started reading the books to her. She doesn't really care about the story. She just like likes listening to me read. It's really cute. Have y'all read Animorphs?
No.
No.
Feel like I desperately need more people to talk about it with, because it's so good. Chad, have y'all read Animorphs?
I've heard of it, but I've never like read or didn't like any research on it.
Y'all would.
Why is the
you'd recognize the covers for sure.
But it's the first thing I see when I Google Animorphs JonTron.
Oh, because he made a video. There was a show based on Animorphs that he made a video about.
And I definitely recognize these covers.
Oh yeah, no. If you've been to the Scholastic Book Fair or any school, you've seen you've seen the covers. But yeah, the covers are deceptive because they look kind of goofy and like kind of weird, but they're actually like, it's about like anti-war and like the characters like going through shit like emotionally. It's interesting. It's a really good book series. Like there's parts.
So it's kind of like Warriors.
It's a lot like Warriors actually. It's I assume I never read Warriors. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's parts of it that are genuinely like a little hard for me to read as an adult, and like it's made for 13-year-olds. Like it's crazy. It's also insane like body horror stuff because like they talk in detail about how they morph into different animals. I don't know. It's good. I'd recommend it. Sorry, what was that?
Yeah, I should probably check them out in the future. But also, you were saying like how the description, like body horror stuff, is like, and also looking at these covers and like, there are two ways people are gonna take these. Like if they read these, I imagine if they were younger, they're either going to grow a massive fear of like body horror transformation shit, or it's going to be like a fucking totally spy situation.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go that far because they are like the main protagonists are children.
I know. I'm just saying, like in the context of like people reading this when they were younger.
Oh yeah, I see what
Like
you're saying.
Like what? Because I think we've all had those like things, those kids shows when we were younger. They like unlock those weird sides of ourselves.
For me, that would have been, what was that for me? Probably Teen Titans. I don't know, just some of the character designs in Teen Titans. I fell for the government goth girl psyop. I think everyone did.
Stares at Digimon Frontier. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I know what you did to me. Get out of my fucking head.
Man.
You're why I'm like this.
That's so funny. But one of the things in Animorphs is like, what is it? I'm trying to think of what. Oh yeah, also there's a character named Tobias who is like, he's been adopted by like the trans community as like the trans Animorph fans or whatever, as like an icon. And the author, K.A. Applegate, has said that while it wasn't her intention for Tobias to like be like trans representation in her books, because she wrote it in the 90s, she said that it warms her heart to hear it, because she actually has a trans daughter herself. And yeah, so she's very well, it wasn't her intention. So basically what I'm saying is K.A. Applegate is the alternate universe good version of, she's the good ending of J.K. Rowling.
I was about to say Rowling if she didn't get the black mold ending.
She got the Scholastic Book Fair ending instead.
By the way, side note,
that's funny.
I said it in Kyra's chat just now.
Yeah?
God, the way Bubbles drew Matau.
Oh yeah, Bubbles just drew some art of Mateo here with a character from Dove's comic, The Vulnerables. What is his name? Trade-Off?
I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You could probably ask Dove, or check the multiple
Trade-Off.
I would say the multiple times she's talked about it.
Yeah, Trade-Off. I remember I just drew him myself.
Jeffrey, civilian name.
Yeah. But it's so good, Bubbles. I know you're muted right now, or no, you're not muted. But it was really good.
And like my neighbors are like loud, so I don't know if it was being heard in the background, so I muted a few times.
No, it's all good.
Like,
I experienced that too. My neighbors have been a little annoying, my downstairs neighbors, so I get that. But you did an amazing job on that art.
Like, I'm not I'm personally not like I'm mainly focusing on Mattel because I need him, like, sexually. Like I literally, Mattel is in that camp of I found you so hot I made a fan character just to have you fuck them.
That's true. You did do that.
Yeah, that's how
Relatable feeling.
That's how Renry happened.
I do have a plan, so minor spoilers, but there's going to be a point in the future of the comic where Mateo kind of exits the story for a bit, and then he comes back, and I have a plan for when he comes back, and he just has, like, he's like, hey, I want to introduce you guys to my girlfriend, and, like, she's just, like, this insanely tall goth girl who's, like, way out of his league. Obsidian's like, Obsidian's like, what? How?
Everyone likes like a wet cat boy.
Wet cat boy, everyone's favorite.
Also, Danica, that design fucks. That design fucks so hard. That's so good.
Oh, did you post the design somewhere?
Yeah, I put it in the side chat.
Okay.
I put Renry in the side chat. It was actually fairly challenging because like whenever I have to design like characters that exist in someone else's universe, I always try to like use the existing designs as a frame of like reference, figure out all the patterns and trends that come with that universe's design philosophy. And like thankfully the vibe of Obsidian Blaze isn't a hard one for me to adapt, but like
that's interesting.
I definitely like get the struggle.
I'm trying to think of like how that would be like as the creator of it. I'm wondering how it'd be designing a fan character for it. I don't know, like I'll never have that experience because I made this. I made this shit.
You made it.
Which is interesting.
And like Renry's entire existence came from my desire because like Mattel, I love just like absolute like pathetic men with the most
exactly
with the most well-meaning, like give me that pathetic wet cat boy with the purest heart ever, because like he's pathetic, he's kind of scraggly, like he's kind of like scraggly and like he's like lame as hell, but like he cares deeply about his sister.
I love that this is all on live. This is being recorded.
Like he's incredibly like parental, and it's like I know the Obsidian fandom has a lot of like femme presenting individuals that are attracted to many of the men and a lot of the women. Like I'm at this point, I'm just convinced that like finding Cho hot is just like you're right. Like sexuality be damned, you're right.
Yeah, everyone. No, I've stated before that Koba, who in the character in the comic, Koba, who is 100% into men, not into women whatsoever. Cho is his if I had to pick a girl. You know what I mean?
Understandably so. Like, see, I mainly like.
Oh, Dove. Oh, what's up, Dove?
Dove.
Hey, chat. There she is. It's Dove.
Mistress Dove is here. Chat.
The divas are here. All of the divas here.
Except for Crumble. Yeah. Crumble's the only diva who isn't here.
Yeah, we're missing one diva. We're missing one Powerpuff Girl.
To catch you up to speed. To catch you up to speed, Dove, I'm talking about how Mattel was a little pathetic wet cat loser boy, and I want to fuck him.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
oh no,
like from Obsidian Blaze.
Yeah, no, the character I'm drawing right now.
I was talking about how like I liked how Bubbles drew Mattel in that image with Mattel and Trade-Off. What's Trade-Off's like first name?
Jeffrey.
Thank you. But like, and then that got me talking about Mattel being like attractive and shit because I love pathetic loser men with like the most meaningful hearts ever. Because like he's so like he's like Mattel is like so protective of like his like little sister, and I
Sophia,
love that aspect. Yeah, I love like how much he's protective of that child, and I'm like, oh, he's parental, but he's also a scrawny loser, man. Oh.
That reminded me of something. And speaking of Animorphs, I've been watching this series where this girl kind of goes over the Animorph books and talks about them, and she's talking about Tobias. And as she's describing all the hardships he goes through, she says, he's such a loser, I love him. And that's how I feel like most of the Obsidian fans feel about Mateo.
Literally, though.
Yeah, he's such a loser, and I love him.
I was gonna ask at some point, isn't it Mateo?
It is Mateo. Sorry, I was waiting to correct Danica about Mateo. It's Mateo, but yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's fitting because I am merely asking to be a Mateo.
Mateo.
No.
That's
bro.
I'm so glad this is being recorded. Oh my god.
I was like, bro needs to know bro needs to get bed by a they them. Is all I'm saying, dog. And I think that will be me.
Damn.
Also, I have something I want to say about Mateo.
Sure.
And first of all, I'm going to profusely apologize to you, Danica, before I say this. But like, I have some catching up to do with Obsidian Blaze. So like, Mateo's one of the characters I'm not as familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
But like, looking at like Mateo's design, this is the most me designed character in this comic.
Yeah.
Like,
oh.
Look at
Oh,
that.
I was gonna
Little
mention
thumbs
it.
up.
By the way, Dove, you voice Pyrite, right?
Yes.
Like canonically.
Correct. I do.
Oh.
What about
Yeah.
it?
So, hey, can you do the V? Don't worry, I'll be gentle line at some point as Pyrite.
I can do it right now.
Oh god.
Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
damn.
Well, now you all have that.
That was beautiful. That's going in the memory bank.
It'll be recorded, so you can listen to it whenever you want. Also, I don't know. I haven't said this publicly, but I have asked Bubbles to voice Cho in the future.
Oh right, my headcanon
Nice.
is validated.
I'm working on it. I am working
am-
on it.
I'm
I'm stuffy
I'm
of it
going-
right now, so I voice is a little, I guess.
It's understandable.
Respectfully, I'm about to pop the fattest boner ever.
Jesus Christ.
Danica, whoa.
It's not my fault. Listen, I don't. Listen. Cho's hot, and I've always and based on how I've talked to Bubbles, I get hot girl energy from her. So like,
Oh, well, that's true. That's just true. That's just
Ew.
fucking true. Like I've seen her. I've seen like pictures of her before. You're right. She is. But damn.
listen, that you know that thing in life where you like have a filter around people. Yeah, that goes away the second I even am moderately like close to you. I don't.
I'm sorry. We have people are supposed to have filters.
Well, I would say we're supposed to. Hypothetically.
Really?
Hydrosity.
I'm comfortable with somebody. I'm gonna like lose the like filter thingy.
I was about to say. Also, Dove, it's Hydro City.
No, it's hydrosity.
No, it's Hydro City actually.
I mean, you could be wrong, you know.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. Yuji Naka said it was.
The
and he
girlies
was the
are
one that
fighting.
Yuji Naka is Yuji Naka is a 2-time convicted criminal. I do not care about his.
Wait.
opinion.
It doesn't matter.
Yuji Naka's the one who got arrested for insider trading, right?
Yes.
Multiple
The
times,
fucking
yes.
creator of Sonic the Hedgehog has been in prison for insider trading.
One of the creators.
What?
not
Right,
the
yeah.
creator. There's
It's like that guy who
Okay.
said, "I made Mega Man," and no, you didn't.
I'd say Dove is correct
Yuji-
because
multiple.
it was both.
That's Keiji
Keiji Inafune.
Inafune, by
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah, Dove is correct because Sonic was created. Sonic's creation is credited to two men, Yuji Naka and Naoto Oshima.
Mm.
And you've talked to Naoto Oshima, Danica.
It's true.
What?
I have. Yeah, no. So back before I deactivated my Twitter, because fuck that shit. Back when Balan Wonderworld came out, I ended up talking with Naoto Oshima because I had made an offhanded post about how I liked his like artwork for all the games he had done, and then he ended up in my DMs thanking me for like supporting his work and like hoping I would enjoy Balan Wonderworld, and then I proceeded to remain Twitter mutuals with him until I deactivated my account.
That's fucking insane.
Wholesome.
Yeah, I just like casually had like mutual status with Naoto Oshima.
So you
Yeah.
not only were you Twitter mutuals with one of the guys who made Sonic the Hedgehog, but you're also friends with Kane from Digital Circus.
I mean I could go on for hours. I remember when I saw I'm gonna say his name horribly. I just know it. Because like, unfortunately, unlike Dove, I don't get dicked down by Latinos, so my Spanish is horrible. So like, so I saw Aurelio Voltaire in
Oh
concert
yeah.
a couple years back, and I asked him to sign a poster that I had bought from his merch stand before the show started, after the show ended. And all I did was like tell him my name. He proceeded to scan me briefly and then signed it. And then he wrote, "Save me a spot on Team Gun Kitty."
Whoa.
On the signature. And I'm like, wait, I didn't tell you who I was. I'm like, does Voltaire know what I do?
Okay. I've heard this story before, but I did not get the part that you didn't tell him who you were. Fucking the guy who wrote "When You're Evil" knows who you are.
It's true, yeah, no.
Fucking
Voltaire
wild.
is... John Cena used to follow my Twitter. Naoto Oshima had a conversation with me. Voltaire knows who I am. Sega called me overqualified once, so I'll never forget that one.
Sorry to interrupt, but the closest thing I have to fame... Oh, okay, a couple things. One, I posted some art on Twitter, and the voice actor of Shinji in the Netflix dub retweeted it and said they really liked my art, so that was cool. And then also, Wendigoon's wife followed me on Twitter for a bit. I'm not sure if she still does.
Wild.
Yeah.
What about you? I would say, what about you, Dove? You got any fame connections going on there?
Well, I somehow have a lot of YouTube connections despite being a Z-lister. Don't know how that happened.
Because you're not, but okay.
Let's see. You know that I'm friends with Bumbles McFumbles, and I mentioned that before.
That's true.
Just last night, I was in a call with Dumbsville. It was hysterical. We were laughing about Indigo Prophecy together.
Oh yeah, I forgot you know Dumbsville. Like, I used to watch his shit in middle school.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the shit he doesn't like to talk about anymore, unfortunately. But I used to watch his shit in middle school. Like, he's a very funny person.
He is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we were laughing our asses off about Indigo Prophecy last night. It was so fucking funny.
That does remind me. I've thought about actually revisiting Indigo Prophecy, Dove. Because of
it's on
nostalgia.
PC.
I know. Is that how I'm gonna play it now?
I own all of those games. I own all of those games on PC.
Because like,
They're not very good.
Let's say Indigo Prophecy is so funny to me because it was a game that I have nostalgia for. You know this firsthand, Dove. You should know this.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, you was there too. I have nostalgia for Indigo Prophecy. You know what? For now on, whenever I'm recounting childhood memories and Dove's in the room, I'm just gonna go, and you was there too.
But can I just say, I saw a video about that, speaking of the "you was there too" meme. It was like Lightning was like looking at the Epstein files, and he's like, "Mater, what's your name doing in the files?" And he's like, "What do you mean, McQueen? You was there too." And then he just shows up on the island. He's like, "No, Mater, no!"
You know, I saw that being referenced in a power scaling discussion about the idea that Mater.
It's like a trickster god. I know.
Like, I love the idea of Mater being like a Discord-esque character. It's so funny.
You was there too.
You know, I think Mater is nowhere near the funniest character I've seen power scaled. I think SpongeBob wins that one. I'm sorry.
I still think Hank Hill could solo most of the universe.
Actually, Dove, you're the King of the Hill expert, real quick. Aren't there like several references to Invincible in King of the Hill?
What?
Yes, there are.
What?
Yeah, okay, so the original King of the Hill literally has Bobby reading Unvincible in one of the episodes.
That's funny.
Like, this was before the show too. They were referencing the comic. Because people don't ever pick up on this. Invincible was popular in comic scenes long before the show was a thing. I should know. I read it back in the day.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I was talking about how you were really giddy when you knew me and Mom hadn't, and got to show me and Mom season 1, and got to see our raw reaction to the moment Omni-Man like flipped his switch.
I mean, my favorite thing to see someone's reaction to was watching the most recent season with Patrick and me and him really liking Rex.
Oh yeah, I see. I remember I wasn't really into Invincible. Like I'd known of it and I watched a little bit of it, but I watched season 3 with Crumble, and like that was, oh my god, the fucking what's his name, Conquest. When Conquest showed up, we still make jokes about him to this day. Like he just comes up and just like destroys everything. He's great. We make jokes about the like when he leans in and he's like, I am so lonely. We joke about that too. But yeah, that made me love Invincible.
Oh yeah, that so lonely
All the
speech
other
is not in the
Vinci
books.
It's not?
That was added.
Really?
No, that was added.
Are they gonna adapt the thing that happens between Invincible and the lady?
Probably. If they
Oh,
don't,
God.
they will actually misunderstand the point of that arc.
Actually, real quick, I need to put this in Taco's meme chat now, but the Conquest thing reminded me of this really crunchy meme that got me laughing my ass off.
I am
At, like,
conquesting
1
it. I
a.m.
am
last
conquesting it.
Hold on.
Hold on, yeah, let me see what's going on here. What is it, in memes?
Yeah, it's in memes.
I don't want to watch videos while I'm on chat, but I don't know if it'll show up, but let's see here.
Hey, I'm sure you are all aware of the amazing news that we have been greenlit for seasons 3 and 4 of Hazard Hotel.
Stand ready for my...
That's pretty good.
Make way for my arrival.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
Arrival.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
That also does remind me of the Rule 34 comments section where the guy was like pathetic. I wouldn't even keep you as a gooner in my Twitch chat, and then someone replied to him with, "Are you sure?"
I do, even...
No, you first.
I was gonna say, even though I find it a little distasteful, I do love the memes of Conquest holding a bottle of baby oil.
See, personally, I just find it funny because Invincible is like this like genuinely like heart-wrenching series, and then you look in the fandom and everyone's like brain dead.
It's true.
Like-
that game is gonna be amazing. Also, what was I gonna say?
Somebody besides me is excited about Invincible Versus.
It's gonna
I
be
remember I
good.
was talking, I offhandedly in a conversation with Dove, I said, I feel like the only person who's excited for Invincible Versus, and her only response was, you are.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be really good. Also, I'm just going to go to the BRB screen real quick while I grab some images for like coloring, because I basically what I do is I take other pages and like color drop from that. So I'll be right back. I'm still here, but yeah, I'll just go to the BRB screen for now. But yeah.
Since we mentioned the Conquest thing, I want to do this real quick as Pyrite. Give me 1 sec. Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
Ooh. Very nice.
Oh my god.
You're making bubbles.
Nice.
I love how Dove's voice just completely shifts when she goes into Pyrite mode.
It really does. I remember
It's
when...
like the locked in gif. It's like the locked in gift.
Pretty good. I do remember when Dove first came to me and was like, I want to voice Pirate. Can I voice Pirate? I was like, Dove, you're like the sweetest person I know. I can't in good conscience do that. And then I heard her in a video that she did where like her character's like yelling at somebody else, and I'm like, oh shit, that's just Pirate. Like, okay.
You know, the funniest part is I'm not even the nicest person in this body, but thank you.
I did have a lovely conversation with Tori last night. She's a sweetheart.
She really
Oh,
is.
Tori's so sweet.
So cute. Sorry I haven't been keeping up with the chat as well. I did see some stuff I wanted to respond to real quick. About the Pokemon fandoms. I've heard of Animorphs, listen to Warhammer. Something... Obsidian hitting the in defense of pose? I don't know what that is.
It's crossing your arms. That's it. It's just crossing your arms.
Okay. Anyway.
It's like the YouTube Sona who crosses their arms. You know the bit.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, I used to have a pose like that. I wanted to color this, but
We all
honestly,
do.
yeah, I wanted to color this, but I've almost been streaming for 2 hours, and I'm very hungry, so I might. No, I can color it. I can color it real quick. I just need.
I was gonna say, I just got here.
Yeah, no, I know. I'll keep going. I'll keep going for a full 2 hours. That should be enough. I just need. When was the last time I drew Keon? Jesus Christ.
Dude, I love
Hmm.
You go first, Danica.
I love Keon, especially when he's like making out and fucking Koba.
Yeah,
True. Very true.
Keon,
Insert the
top
shot.
That is my favorite Obsidian Blaze pairing is Koba and Keon. Honestly.
You just put the shot of put the shot of Henri from the comic, like being all smiley and going, my brother has a boyfriend. You know the one.
I know the one. I created it.
It's like the happiest I think she looks in the whole book so far.
No, the scene where in chapter 2 where like Koba comes to her house. Like that's she looked pretty happy then too, and quickly became less happy. Tucker, you're already leaving. No, I'm gonna keep going. Sorry, I'm just talking to the chat, but yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I am really hungry though, but I'm gonna keep going because we're almost at 2 hours. I just need to color it, and that'll be nice and easy. But yeah, this has been a pretty good stream so far. This has been fun. Anyway, I have the colors now, or the pages I'm gonna get the colors from. So let's get back into the streaming. Here we go. Okay, we're back. So let's see.
I think Keon is probably like, at least in my opinion, probably the hottest dude.
Really? See, Crumble thinks it's Sauron here, but she's a little snow bunny. So.
Well, that makes. Yeah, I was gonna say that makes sense.
Also, I do.
I kind of have to agree with Bolt personally. I do think Keon probably I mean I would like from terms of like attractiveness, Keon probably wins. But in terms of my own weird fucked up taste in men, it's Mito who wins.
Mito.
Like
you got it worse. What the fuck, Danica?
Mito. I thought. Wait.
Hey, Taco.
Yes.
I need you to understand. You know how I have a habit of correcting people? This is who I grew up with. This is why.
Oh my god. Okay, it's true. It's true.
Look, I just want to fuck the sopping wet cat human. All right, fuck you.
I want to make him sopping wet.
Real.
What about Obsidian?
Also,
y'all were like obsessed with Obsidian when he first debuted.
Listen. Obsidian's great for when I want to be a submissive little bitch, but like. The thing is, Mateo, he's like a different genre of attractive man. Like Obsidian and Mateo are the spectrum, all right? Like,
oh, okay.
Obsidian is like this really cool, twice my height, muscular, deeper voiced man of a certain ethnic background. Like he's very attractive.
Snow bunny.
and sultry and probably needs to like put his dick inside me. And then Mateo, by contrast, he's the kind of guy that like I could see myself, like I'm attracted to because I could see myself with in like a wider context than just fucking.
Like, wider context?
Wider.
Wide. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm not Spider-Man Lotus. Calm down. But like,
I get you. No, I get you.
Obsidian's a great guy. I don't know if I could have a long-term relationship with him, like hypothetically. Like,
okay,
because like he's kind of a fuckboy.
He is. That's true.
And like, Mateo is like. Again, I don't want to sound like I'm talking Obsidian because I like Obsidian a lot. Like he's a great character.
I get.
But like in terms of long-term relationship, I feel like Mateo could, carry a stable one with more ease.
Okay.
Like I don't know why I get the vibe that like he gives me this vibe because like based on his own parental behavior with his family, I get the vibe that he's like this. He's just inherently caring towards people he has a deep connection with. and I feel like that makes him more attractive. It's why I specified I like pathetic loser men with like the most meaningful souls ever, because they tend to be that way.
That's very
Like-
sweet. That's a very sweet way to look at my comic, and I'm very happy with that interpretation.
That's why I'm completely okay with the idea of him coming back and having a baddie completely out of his league, because it's what he deserves.
It is funny though, because that's also how I feel, or how I kind of want people to feel about Henri and Cho. Like, they're both hotties, but Cho is like actually like has emotions and knows how to present them, and Henri will just scream at you. Like a relationship.
And this is.
Yeah, Dove.
Oh no, I was with the Phoenix ship all over the place.
Oh my god.
Based.
That is the name that Dove has come up with for Henri X Cho. For those who not know.
I'm the only person who's ever written Obsidian Blaze fanfic on AO3, and it's for the Phoenix ship. So
That is
I think I
true.
have it right here.
That is true.
Just the villain lover here.
Yeah, Bubbles likes the most awful men I've ever written.
Oh, do you now?
Oh boy. It's too bad Pat's not. He was here for a bit, but he left. It's too bad he's not here. You two could do Pyrite and Kokoro.
Yeah, that's true. We could. But also,
You know
speaking
who-
of which, one
You know who's fucking
One sec.
underrated?
Who?
Sorry.
who?
Fucking Onyx.
Oh yeah,
None
no
of
one
you-
talks about
None of,
Onyx.
you, none of you bitches talk about Onyx, but I think about Onyx a lot.
No, Onyx.
I mean,
Onyx a bad bitch.
Onyx, a
Onyx
bad
seems
bitch.
like she was designed for you specifically, so I get that.
I
I would say, damn. This is like no Cal Kanan in the comic yet.
Oh yeah, I've told Dove about. I've told you about Calcite, right? I've talked about them
Yeah,
before.
you did.
Yeah, of course. But that is true. No one really talks about Onyx. I remember when I first introduced her, I expected her to be a lot more popular than she actually was. In fact, fun fact: when I first started writing Obsidian, I was mostly known for like I had a bunch of like cute monster girl OCs, so I wasn't expecting any of the men to get that much attention. So that kind of took me by surprise when it happened.
Yeah, no, that's how I felt with Gun Kitty, because I was like, man, I made these main free characters with 2 women and 1 like masked dude. I bet he's gonna get overshadowed. What do you mean he's the most popular?
He's
See,
a
What do you
twink.
mean? What do you mean more people want to fuck Ace than Ruana? What the fuck happened here? I was gonna say either Ruana or Yumi, but that's not true. Because, dude, Yumi stands fucking fiending for that girl, dude.
I am a
It's
fan.
crazy.
I'm a fan of
I
Yumi.
love Yumi.
Yumi is bae. Yumi is absolutely bae.
Fellow Yumi stan here. Hello. Yeah, you are correct.
He's just so,
So,
sweet
I'm just-
and like kind. It's
Looks-
like it's adorable. Like,
looks so soft.
I love her.
So, as the person in the room with a comic that isn't out yet,
Yes, hi, Dub.
I will just say, over the 7 years I've been working on the Vulnerables, I have come to the conclusion of several assumptions on who will be popular.
Okay.
And it entirely depends on what side of what type of fan base I get. Now, thankfully, I think I will avoid certain comic book fans because the first 2 main leads are a Native American woman and a black guy, so they're both brown, so
Based.
I'm safe from the racist. But I am firmly expecting Power Titan to be popular.
Well, you gave her like
just-
titties the size of the frickin' United States. Like, of course.
Well, you see the Majanite race. That's actually a fairly average size.
Damn. I guess that gives new meaning to the United States of Smash.
Hey.
Exactly. I know Invincible Force will get a following entirely because he is the exact kind of character that people look at and decide, oh, you're terrible. And then they like him, like, a lot.
It's like Jax, Pyrite.
This is a... This is a man that physically looks like Anthony Starr's Homelander, at least facially, but like characterization-wise is Vox Has-Been Hotel. But like, I feel like Trade-Off, when he gets introduced in Volume 6, that dude is gonna go off in popularity because he is, as Danica put it, a wimpy little loser man.
It was here.
Wait, hold on,
first.
wait, hold on a minute, hold on. Wait,
Bubbles was here
wait a minute, wait a minute, Dub, hold on. Jeffrey's the loser?
Yeah, Danica. Ever since Jeffrey's powers came out, his entire life has been, I don't want anyone to know about this. Do not touch me.
He's Hispanic? Oh, hold on, that changes everything. Hold on a minute.
Exactly.
He has been fumbling through life, like, since his powers came in. It's not helped the fact that neither of his moms understand why his powers give him so much anxiety. One of them is like, guys, look at my son and his unique powers. Watch, I'm going to touch his shoulder and force him to use them right now. And the other one is like, I just don't get why you're so anxious. And then Jeffrey was very good at hiding his powers throughout all of high school. He even had a girlfriend at one point. Then that girlfriend decided to kiss him one time.
Oh no.
Never again. Never again.
Jeffrey is the
until,
Tobias of the Animorphs team that is fucking the Vulnerables.
Yeah.
Which one's Marco?
He's so
Let me
funny,
ask.
too.
Have I? People don't know Animorphs. Let me let me like explain who the character dynamics. So you got Jake. He's the leader. Right? Okay, the Animorphs team consists of 6 kids. There's 2 guys, 2 girls, and 2 freaks. Okay, so there's.
Yeah, so the average friend.
2 freaks.
Okay.
Yeah, so okay, there's the 2 boys are Jake and Marco. Jake is like the leader. He's responsible, and he makes the decisions that no one else should have to make. Right. Then you got Marco. He's the sarcastic one, but he uses humor as a coping mechanism. Basically, he's kind of like Deadpool. Like, he's sarcastic, but he knows when to stop, kind of. You know? Fake laugh, hiding real pain kind of thing. Then you got the girls. There's Cassie.
This is Sombro.
Basically, yeah. There's, who's also Marco's Hispanic in the comics, so that's fun. Also, Cassie, who is annoying as shit. She's a tree-hugging little fucking just... Every time she opposes a decision, that ends up with more problems happening. But she's also super sweet. She's very caring, and she has a crush on Jake, which is adorable. Then you got Rachel, who's a fucking maniac, and is also Jake's cousin. And at first, you get introduced to her, and you think she's like just some dumb blonde, but then she has like insane anger issues. And like, when it comes to them needing to do like, maybe kill people, Jake's like, get Rachel. Like, she's the one who we need for this. Then you got the freaks. There's Tobias, who was he was a boy who got trapped in the body of a bird. Who's not a bird with the brain of a human boy, who's the trans icon. And then there's Axe, who is an alien called an Andalite. He's like a centaur with no mouth and a scorpion tail. And when he morphs into a human, he's obsessed with having a mouth because his species doesn't have mouths. And he is obsessed with eating because he's like, taste is interesting to him, and making mouth sounds because like he's just experimenting with it. He's like, oh, this word sounds fun to say. Anyway, so that's the Animorphs dynamic.
Yeah, I ended up answering the Marco question.
Yeah, of course.
That explanation.
And I haven't done anything like truly meaningful with like a lot of my stories. I need to get back to like Elemental Neo one day eventually, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But like on the other flip of the coin, of any character I've made, my character Hana is like bar none the most popular. Like, I was shocked at how much like that new art piece did in terms of like numbers and blue sky.
I don't think I saw that one. I'll have to look into that. I think
I've commissioned you to draw her.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember names too good. Which one is she again?
That's fair. Black hair, green eyes. You drew her in like a maid outfit that I redesigned.
Oh, yes. Okay, I remember now. Okay.
By the way, apropos of nothing, since Kokoro was brought up earlier.
Yes.
Hypothetically speaking, if
yes.
Kokoro
Sorry, you kind of cut out there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Danica?
Yeah, I can't hear Danica right now.
Weird.
Yeah, I can't hear Danica either.
Oh, that's strange.
Hey, no, hi.
There
My
we go.
computer did that stupid thing it does once a day where it decides it doesn't want to be connected to my router anymore.
There you are. So
Jay, that sucks.
It happens once a day at this point, and I don't know why, because it happens to nobody else.
I've been experiencing something
anyway,
like
you were
that with
asking
my
your
phone. But yeah,
question?
yeah, go ahead.
All I was trying to insinuate was that Kokoro and Bad Gal would have the worst sex ever.
Okay, so
Oh, nice.
true, but it might also be the best sex ever.
No, I don't mean worse as in quality-wise. I mean worse as in morally, because it'd be fucked up.
As as Dove's man would say, till the room stank.
Because like Kokoro was like a horrible, awful, very bad man.
Awful
who
man.
Who probably engages in knife play or some freaky shit.
I think I've talked about like what Obsidian characters' various kinks are before, but not for a while. I forget what I said for Kokoro, but he's into some weird I wouldn't maybe knife play? I don't know, maybe some light knife play.
And like with Bad Gal, literally I released the page that confirmed this for Soul Collector, so this isn't a spoiler. The only reason Bad Gal fights Shia is because Bad Gal has become so obsessed with Shia to the point, and the only way Bad Gal gets excited is by fighting Shia.
Jeez.
Like it is, I'm heavily trying to imply that Bad Gal is just down horrendous, and that's why she's like obsessed with Shia.
That's hot. I remember when I first saw Bad Gal, I DM'd Danica immediately, and I was like, "You can't do this to me. You can't make a character this hot."
Yeah, no, I was actually kind of shocked because like I'm used to you saying characters hot. Like you were shaking me about fucking Bad
was-
Gal, dude.
Bad Gal was like, I don't know, like just I don't think you've designed a character like her before. It's like I'm you know me, I'm a top, and like if I see a character who makes me want to bottom, that's impressive. I should have said that. I should have kept that to myself.
Dude, I love that. No, brief aside, I do like that a lot of Soul Collector.
Oh, so you're a bottom then.
What? No. So I'm a top.
I mean, you could be.
Okay,
Who's speaking right now? Hold on, who's fronting?
Okay, Vario.
Oh,
can
Gabe, you remember?
Don't call me that loud on stream.
Not on stream.
Can Dove come back to
Oh,
the
I'm
front?
sorry.
so
Are you
she-
guys?
she
You guys
knows
are
etiquette?
locked right now? My bad. I'm so sorry. So, my apologies.
Yes, you're actually interrupting me in the middle of a thought, actually.
Oh, boo-hoo. Anyway,
Okay, Vario, come
talk
on.
to you later.
Thank you. Interesting. Anyway.
I was gonna point out that I like that a lot of the Soul Collector fan art I've gotten so far has been from Taco. Actually.
Oh yeah, I have drawn a lot. Yeah, I should do more. I'm gonna do more.
What the
because,
fuck?
Because Virio came out and was annoying. But like, so, because like, you did some of the first art that anyone did of Shia. Because when I released Soul Collector, everyone really liked Shia in particular.
Okay.
Like people really like
That's
Shia. Well, yeah. It's a Korean name.
Yeah, I didn't know
That's
that was the pronunciation actually.
Yeah, that's their nationality.
Cool.
So
one second. I'm so sorry to interrupt you again. But 1 second. I noticed in the chat, Arrowwill said I missed your question. Sorry, I haven't really been keeping up with the chat. But what was your question? You can ask it again, and I'll answer it in a bit. But yeah, sorry, Danica. Please continue.
And then you also were the first person to draw like lewd fan art of Shia.
This is very true.
And I remember, like, that. You also did the same. You also sketched Bad Gal. You also did a sketch of Cole.
Yeah, I need to finish that.
Because you, I remember you left a comment on the Soul Collector, one of the pages, where you referred to Cole as Black Excellence.
I remember that.
Which, you know, I appreciated as, you know, a white person who wanted to make like a cool black guy for Soul Collector. Which is why, because like I want every character, because like Soul Collector, I design characters for that differently than I design characters for, say, Gun Kitty or Curse Blockers. Because like all of my stories, I kind of have like different desired philosophies with how I design the characters for them. And with Soul Collector, the main idea with it is that to look at it and go, I need to make the type of thing that I would have been obnoxiously obsessed with when I was 14.
That's the fucking goal, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Because like Soul Collector is literally like, it's Vintar because Chia's issues are all mine, but like it's also meant to be like the embodiment of all the shit I thought was cool when I was 14, which is why it takes a lot of influence from like, you know, it takes visual influence from things like No More Heroes or Soul Eater or Bleach, because like those are the things I thought were cool when I was 14.
Well,
by the way, I was correct, but that's neither here nor there.
What's interesting too, did you say a Soul Eater? You did say, yeah. So Crumble showed me Soul Eater recently. Not recently, like a couple years ago. And it's, just an aside, we were watching it and then we stopped watching it because we finished it. And I asked her later, like, hey, did we ever finish Soul Eater? And she was like, yeah, no, we got the ending. And I'm like, really? But I don't remember it being very satisfying. And she's just like, yep.
Yeah, no, you have to read the manga to get an actual ending. I'm sorry.
I realize. But what's funny is when we started watching it, I realized that my goal with Obsidian is to make something that is as cool to me as like that anime was. And it also reminded me when you said when I said that about Cole in your comic about how he's Black Excellence, it reminded me of something else that you mentioned.
I was like, well, you said that. I was just.
I know, but you reminded me that I said that. You said that it reminded me that you said something else about what's that anime about garbage? Not the garbage anime, the garbage. Yeah, that one. I was talking to Crumble about it recently because she's a big fan, and I said whoever made this anime really likes black people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they really like that culture because there's some really cool black characters in it. That like that one song that's like a rap song that's been blowing up on TikTok. Like, I did not know that was from an anime. It's just really good. I don't know, it's just a very, like, whenever I see an anime with really nice black characters, that's always a plus for me, which is why I fucking loved Afro Samurai. I don't know how I'd never seen it before, but it's insanely good.
It's amazingly also a trait that Soul Eater has as well. You probably know that.
Oh, very much so. Very much so. Soul Eater. It does have good, there's a couple black characters in it, I know that. Right? Is that what we're talking about? Or did I mess up?
Yes.
No,
okay.
that's what I was saying, yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, sometimes I worry I say the wrong thing. But we good. We aight.
You know, you should check out Fire Force.
This is what everyone has been, or not everyone, but like, I think Crumble loves anime. I feel like she's asked me to watch Fire Force before. I should check it out.
Fire Force, the Fire Force manga was created by the same person as Soul Eater, so... Yes,
that's right. I should check that out. Something that Crumble and I do a lot is we, if we're bored, we will, bored and, you know, not horny, we'll watch those, like, anime quiz games on YouTube. They're really fun. And, Fire Force comes up in the lot.
I like those until they put Grell in the min section.
That's so annoying. I hate when they do that. But also, I would love to do one of those on stream someday, like an anime quiz game with guests. That'd be a lot of fun. Anyway, right, to answer Arrowwill's question in the chat, if you don't want to play any FNAF games, then perhaps you'll have fun with Poppy Playtime. Right, I did see that, yes. wasn't really a fan of Poppy Playtime at first, but my partner Crumble is really into Poppy Playtime, and that got me into it. I haven't played them. I'm not a big puzzle game person. I don't really, whatever. But I have, so technically I haven't experienced the games if you want to get technical, but I've seen like the lore and stuff, and I really like the lore. I was a little disappointed by the prototype's design that was revealed in the latest game, but it's growing on me. It's growing on me. Doughy the Dough Man is iconic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you made me a fan on accident. Congrats, man.
Yeah, I told Dove that Doughy the Dough Man is good. For those who don't know, Dove is plural. She has multiple alters, and I mentioned that Doughy is an example of good plural representation. Kind of offhand, just being like, oh hey, here's a character who might be good, and apparently it spoke to Dove so much that she ended up buying the game. So
yeah. Which is crazy, because I've guest appeared in, like, one of Mephi's Let's Plays of the game, and that didn't do anything for me. But this did.
I like Poppy Playtime's interesting. Like, initially I wasn't really into it, but I haven't really experienced the gameplay. I think the gameplay I wasn't really into, just the puzzleness of it. But, I don't know, I like the lore, I like the character designs. I don't know. It's just interesting, and I did like that latest chapter. I thought the like evil Miss Rachel thing was very interesting. How she got turned into fucking Lily Love Braids. Big day for that one annoying guy who keeps asking me to draw hair fetish porn for him.
The guy. I remember this. This is old lore.
Oh yeah. No, he's still around. So there was a guy. What's up?
I didn't know that. I didn't know he was still around. You never talked. You stopped talking about him.
Well, he pops up every now and then. I see stuff about him, but like, there's been a couple comments on my video I made about him recently that are like, yeah, this guy just commented on my post. Like, I didn't realize it was like a thing, and like, I think somebody mentioned that like even within the hair fetish community, he is like annoying. But like, for those who don't know. What's up? No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what? What's so funny? I was gonna mention you. So the thing is, right? You bringing this up all those years ago inspired a one-off villain in the Vulnerables who shows up in Volume 6.
That's very funny.
Like, there is a one-off villain in Volume 6's script named Salon Seductress, who's supposed to be one of Love Guardian's villains, and her whole thing is using like her massive hair as like like fucking limbs essentially, and that's entirely because of you bringing this to me years ago.
Let me just respond to the chat. First of all, I'm not. Or wait, hold on a second. Crumble Watch Markiplier's Chapter 5 stream. No, we just kind of watched like gameplay of it. You seen Lily Love Braids? Yeah, we're talking about her. He did make a post about her hair fit. Yeah, so basically there's this guy online named Mizon558, and he comments a lot on various posts just asking people to draw hair fetish art, and I made a joke about that basically. Also, Lily Love Braids is actually an adult in the doll body. If you listen to the lore, basically she so there was this one of the staff members at Playtime Co, who's, like I said, the evil Miss Rachel basically. Yeah, so she was turned into a toy by the toys as like revenge, and that's so Lily Love Braids is like one of the only toys who's an adult. Yeah, I'm not saying that to justify anything, I'm just correcting.
I was like, because at the end of the day, aren't we all like making fun of this hair guy?
Yeah, no,
like,
and also those fetish artists or people with like fetishes or whatever, he's not an artist, but like they don't really care about ages, unfortunately.
I was about to say, guys, like that guy in particular. Because, like, Taco can verify. I had to be reminded of this dude because I literally had no context. But that's also because I don't keep up with Poppy Playtime. I'm not that genre of autistic. but you know, the genres of autism. But like the unfortunate reality, and you will know this if by some nature you still use DA for whatever reason. Because DeviantArt is a slop mill now. Like
now.
Yes, it's been that way for a while, but it's especially now.
Yeah.
Especially because all the good artists left.
Yeah.
But like DeviantArt has kind of always been filled with dudes like the hair guy, like not
Yeah.
particularly him in particular, but like that genre of person
Yeah.
who like I feel like the whole room knows the genre of guy I'm trying to describe.
The
like,
Wonder Bread guy or the Simpsons
like-
Ninja guy who also contacted
there's,
me
like-
at some point.
Yeah, like those people who were like hyper fixated, derogatory on like a particular thing. Typically, it will be a trope that showed up in a cartoon they watched when they were 8 that they never let go. And then they proceed to harass every artist ever to fulfill that niche. And 9 times out of 10, it'll always be with like the worst characters to pick it with too, because typically they will pick characters from children's cartoons who are very much children.
Mhm.
Like it's a genre of dude, like it's a make up a guy type deal. But like you all have seen.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And first of all,
Yeah,
I just
you
somebody in the chat. I'm sorry, so sorry to interrupt you again, but somebody in the chat said, or the butterfly said, you actually got asked to draw Cho and Henri Ninja, no sexy. I did. He asked me if I think I found him on Twitter and I liked one of his posts, and he DM'd me saying like, "Do you draw Simpsons art?" And I was like, "I'm not doing this. No." I just shot him down. I said no.
You were like, bro, I'm not doing this.
I'm not
I've played
doing this
game
today.
before."
If I was younger, I would have. But after this is okay. Fun fact on Twitter, Chris Chan fucking followed me. I was mutuals with Chris Chan for a time. Yes, and after that happened, I got a bunch of people DMing me, asking me, like I was part of some, reanimated projects, like the Monsters, Inc. one I did a while back, and, I got people DMing me, like, hey, do you think you could, I noticed you're mutuals with Chris Chan, do you think you could, get her to, work on this project? And I'm like, absolutely not, I'm not contacting Chris Chan. And, basically, I don't want to get involved with, people like that, you know? Especially not now, with the whole Chris Chan thing.
Well, yeah, but also just because people who are still obsessed with Chris Chan are just pathetic at this point.
For real, I do keep up with, the bigger news or whatever, but, the fact that she just got kicked out of a convention, and, they made a scene as she left kind of thing. But, yeah, I don't keep up with Chris Chan anymore, because it's pathetic being into I'm interested in it, you know what I mean? But no, there's nothing worth following about her anymore.
So Edmund, I have questions, Edmund. Why is she in Mutinics, Edmund? Why is she there?
yeah, that.
Edmund, my goat, why are you doing this?
He also included
Why are we asking this question? Sorry.
I'm sorry. That just came out because Chris Chan was mentioned, and Edmund McMillan, I'm sitting here like, guys, I think my goat is washed.
He also included H3H3 and a couple other people. Chris Chan's the internet's own Jeffrey Epstein. It's not okay. No, I don't like making jokes, too many jokes about the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. I know I said the whole Cars thing earlier, but I don't. No.
Also, I swear somebody will just say words. You will just compare anyone to that guy at this point, and it's I feel like you missed the point of why. I feel like a lot of y'all just hear words and don't process what they're about.
For real,
No, I agree. I agree with the Danica on this one. Scoop-inuitely, people just say words.
Scoop it. What?
Don't start that. Shut up. Fuck you.
But no, I'm actually gonna go get dinner.
No problem.
It's been fun being here.
Yeah, it was super fun. I really like having guests here. I cannot wait to do it again. I think I might, like I said, I'm gonna do Pokemon Fire Red next week.
Maybe next time. I was actually gonna ask this from the start. Hey, weren't you making little icons for everyone? Where are those?
Yes, I was, and I never got around to finishing them. Mostly because I wanted to ask Bubbles what you wanted your little icon to be, because I wasn't sure what to draw for it.
It can be my Sona.
Okay, that's kind of what I was doing. I was wondering if you wanted it to be that or your VTuber, like Spiderling.
Yeah, you can do the Sona.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. Cool. Yeah, but I didn't. The reason I haven't done that is because I didn't finish it. But yeah, they're gonna be. I can actually point to where they're gonna be basically. Like if you look at the screen, I did this earlier in the stream, but they're gonna be right down here, underneath the screen. That's where the big open space is for. But yeah.
And I figured. Also, I like that you got a chuckle out of me saying people just be saying words.
It's true though, because people do just be saying words sometimes, and like, I don't know. It's especially like with
I feel like it's. I don't mean to interrupt, but it feels like that was the sign I was getting older. Was that I would go online and it would feel like people were just saying words at that point.
Yeah, I realized recently that like, oh god, I'm old because like I don't know what fucking all these like the newfangled slang and everything means, but like I don't know. We used to say dumb stuff too when we were kids.
Oh no, I'm not. It's not like or kids suck or whatever. Like,
get off my lawn.
Like it's more of a. I'm at a point now where I'm capable of recognizing that I just do not pick up on new things like I used to because I'm not in the know like I used to be.
I do say based a lot, but that's pretty much it.
Like I said this on one of my recent streams as Echo, but like but like there are modern slang that I can adjust to because I understand the terminology, like because like it's just simple or it's rooted in slang I already understood and shit.
Sure.
But it's like stuff like then there's stuff where it just feels like people are just making up shit like words to rage bait at this point, like where I'm just like, there is no way anyone casually says that. Like
example.
But then I have to remember that like the people I talk to are typically around my age range or older. Like I don't talk about, like, I feel like it's really ridiculous how many people of my age try to like talk about, oh well, kids today don't, or this, that, and the other thing. Like I'm like, do you know what children are like? I don't think you talk to many, and if you do, there's a bigger problem here.
I love that's so there's a Scott the Woz bit where he's talking about all the Lego games and he brings up Lego Fortnite with like it's like a basically PlayStation Home but with Lego, and he's like, if I wanted to talk to a bunch of 13-year-olds, I'd be on a list somewhere. or he'd be in prison, something like that. You know what I mean?
Scott the Woz so funny, dude.
One of my favorite jokes of his, it was about his childhood games, and I think it's a Jimmy Neutron game called like Into the Negaverse, and he's like, watch how you say that.
Oh, that's Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy
Megatron?
I'm not saying it. Yeah.
It's okay.
Watch how you say that.
Watch how you say that. Well, you look at my avatar. I can say it. Bubbles can say it. She probably wouldn't want to.
Yeah,
all I can imagine when Taco said to Dove that it's alright, you can say it. All I imagined was that scene in Shark Tale where Oscar's like, a lot of white fish can't do it.
It is fun. Like I when I was younger and I would like give my friends the N-word pass, I'd realize I made a mistake because I'm like, oh, there's a reason they want to say it so bad.
Yeah, you can't just let any white person say Nickelback. It's very irresponsible. But like, yeah. But like, why am I laughing at my own? That
really tickled you. Wow. Oh my god, I mentioned tickled in front of Danik.
That's hot. Anyway,
oh, this is the best day. This is a good day.
I don't know if you guys heard of like the anime called Michiko Tahachin.
What's that?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite animes.
What's that one? I'm gonna look it up. What's it called?
Michiko Tahachin.
Michiko and Hatch. Okay, here we go. Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you know what?
The main character just kind of has like her vibes, so it makes sense she brought it up.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
looking at the main character of this that makes so much sense. She looks like.
now is an immaculate time to mention that when I first met Bubbles, my mental image of her was just Michiko.
I
See, right? See, right, Danica? It's just so fitting.
If I've mentioned before that Cho has a big family, like the character. I imagine she has a sister who looks exactly like this.
Like there's a character named Pepe. I think that was her name. Like she was one of Nicole's inspirations. She's a stripper. I forgot her name. I think it's pronounced Pepe. She has a little sister named Lulu.
In this anime?
Yeah.
I gotta check this out. What?
What is it, Duff?
Nothing. Also, I had a joke where it's like, yes, it tried to saying my name instead of Cho's name. There is a very specific piece of art I could reference right now.
Oh yeah, I did draw that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
All right. I've drawn so much fetish art for you, and I say this lovingly, for you freaks.
Yeah.
Remember,
dude, I've been in your poor chats. I know what you're afraid. Don't lie.
I know what you are.
Me sitting here. Hey, it's been a while. Could you resend me that one sketch of Henri you sent me?
Oh yes.
You know the one.
The one with her and Obsidian and Cho like off camera. Yes, I'll send that to you after this.
Yeah.
Yes, Gaga. Yeah.
I need to finish that.
We're gonna. Yeah, you do. I didn't realize you were gonna go beyond the sketch. Finish it.
I plan on finishing most of the stuff I draw. Yeah, at some point. I don't know. I'm busy. Just been real busy. There's this. Oh my god! Do you guys know the animator Goop Smooch?
I think I've heard of
that. Is like. You don't understand. That is the hottest image of Henri you've ever drawn. I need that thing, dude. Shakes you violently.
I do love the dialogue in it, but I'll send that to you in a bit. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Yes.
Sorry, I got horny for a minute. The beast came out. I'm sorry.
No, all good. It happens to me when I talk about Crumble dressed as Squirrel Girl. But anyway, that's a hot image, isn't it?
I'll say, dude, that makes so sense because I talk about Estelle dressed as Squirrel Girl just as
we
often.
are both dating / engaged to some very beautiful women.
Fuck yeah, dude! I miss Estelle. I need to call my wife.
I miss my wife. But anyway,
I need to call your wife too.
Do not call my wife.
Anyway, what I was saying, Goop Smooch is an animator, and he did this one. He does these like kind of sketch where he draws on paper and then films it with his phone or whatever. And he did one where it's like someone in Gaza, and they just haven't been paying attention to what's been going on. They're like, "Oh man, what happened out here?" And then like their neighbors are like, haven't you been following the news?" And he's like, "I've just been real busy. I've been so caught up, man."
Oh, is that you explaining the way you said that just now?
Yes, that is me explaining it. He also did one where it's a guy going, "Dude, what are you doing in my jacuzzi?" And then the guy in his jacuzzi is like, "I filled it with NyQuil and I'm marinating my body." And the other guy's like, "That's a really good fucking idea." And that's why I say that's a really good fucking idea sometimes.
I don't know why. The whole "I've just been busy" thing
it's been so
reminds me of one of my own vocal stems that I have to explain to people because nobody in my general vicinity follows pro wrestling, which is your boy from LA is in the pool. Because that was during the era when they were setting up the rivalry between LA Knight and Logan Paul.
Okay. And
throughout that entire era, LA Knight just kept rage baiting Logan the whole time. Which, by the way, that's why I love LA Knight. His whole ring persona is just rage baiting whoever he's pit against at this point.
Who's the one who called him a fly-by-night human hat rack? I think about that a lot.
That's my beloved Cody Raheem Rhodes. Actually.
Right, who's in Fortnite, isn't he?
Yeah, Cody Rhodes, yeah.
Right.
Where he has an emote where they sync it up with the wrong part of the song because it's supposed to. He does that at the whoa, and the emote is not synced at the whoa. I'm so mad. I'm sorry. But so there was a bit where Logan goes home to his mansion, and the security tells him that his boy from LA's been in the pool all day. And he's like, boy from LA? No. And then it shows LA Knight trespassed was in his pool.
Oh my god.
I love that you did the no, like the fucking bit from like the Spider-Man condensed.
Well, yeah, keep in mind that, well, yeah, because I've literally used that audio for a wrestling meme before, which was to describe CM Punk's relationship with Seth Rollins, where it's like, honestly, I've been doing pretty well. I can't think of anything that would spoil my mood. No.
That was not Spider-Man condensed, that was Kingdom Hearts 2 condensed.
No, I'm not thinking of that audio. I'm thinking of a different audio.
Oh.
I was thinking of the Kingdom Hearts one, because I'm gonna be real, I don't think I watched the Spider-Man condensed.
Really? It's one of my favorites.
I've used the Spider-Man condensed audio when I was showing my headcanon voice claim for Law, Ghost and the Vulnerables.
I forget which KH video I used to make Taco, to show Hataka was my headcanon voice of claim of Cole, because he is. It's exclusively the way Taco talked as Axel.
Oh, yeah.
That's my mental voice for Cole in Soul Collector.
Probably would have been Chain of Memories, because there's a part where he's like, hey, check it out, I'm a cool good guy anti-hero. Yeah, that's that.
Yeah,
right?
Don't forget my name or something.
There's I don't have
I just want to say, I really like that joke of Axel not saying his catchphrase correctly in Chain of Memories Condensed.
Yeah.
Entirely because in the GBA version of Chain of Memories, he says committed to memory, because they hadn't locked down what that phrase was going to be in English.
Well, what's interesting is I have a potential endgame for that joke, because in Kingdom Hearts 3, there's going to be a bit where, like, Yen Sid's introducing everyone. He's like, so anyway, Kyra and Axel, sorry, Lee. And like I have a thing where maybe Axel's like, my name's Lee now, get it memorized.
Also, real quick, someone in chat's asking about the inspiration of your Avatar's sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. Glasses, they remind me of Steven Universe. That is not where they're inspired from, but I assume that Steven Universe was inspired by the same place I was, which is the anime Gurren Lagann. You ever seen that? Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime. Kyra, or Crumble, whatever. I can just say whatever. She hasn't really told. I think she likes being referred to as Crumble. But anyway, we were watching it together recently. It's really good. It's my favorite anime. The first anime I really ever got into. And it's weird that I don't do a lot of fan art for it, even though it's my favorite anime ever. I don't talk about it a lot either.
I would say I don't draw a lot of Ghost in the Shell fan art. That's still one of my top 4 favorite movies.
That's weird, huh? It's interesting that the stuff that you're the most interested in,
I've never let go of the fact I was once told that somebody did not expect me to like Ghost in the Shell, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Have you ever talked to me before? Have you ever watched the movie? Like, that's kind of like, sure, it doesn't check all the boxes you'd expect from something I'd be into, but like, it checks off enough, dude. I don't know.
I never really got into Ghost in the Shell. I never watched the movie with Scarlett Johansson or anything. I never really.
Ew.
I've never had any interest. I don't know. I do.
Okay, that's a natural reaction for one thing, Dove. That's how most people react to the live action movie. I get it. See, personally, I always just recommend people watch the original 90s film.
Okay.
The benefit of Ghost in the Shell is that most of the media is self-contained to itself.
Okay, so, that's cool. I like that.
And that benefits because there's supposed to be a new anime series coming out this year. It's gonna be done by Science Seiru. They're the animated Scott Pilgrim Takes Off and Devilman Crybaby and some niche anime I've never heard of called Don Da Don.
Crumble loves Don Da Don.
The only thing I really know about Don Da Don is Momo. I'll be real with you.
I intimately know Don Da Don. Anyway,
I know that's particularly why I jokingly said I never heard of, because you were in the room and I thought it'd be funny.
I should talk about Crumble's favorite anime. So yeah, I mentioned Soul Eater. She got me into that. She also got me into Hunter x Hunter, and I was so like I loved it. I was really into it, and then after the Chimera Ant arc, I was just done with it. Like,
Dude,
my boy's in the hospital. He's not like integral to the story anymore. I really like Gon as a character. But what was the other thing she was into? Oh, she loves Beastars. She loves Dorohedoro.
Oh, that's Ball. Okay, yeah.
She loves
that's Ball, dude.
She loves what Fruits Basket was like her childhood anime. So was the one. What is the one with like the Host Club or on High School Host, where she actually got a T-shirt of. Yeah, she got a T-shirt of that recently, and she loves it.
A show that needs that's English dub needs a trigger warning.
Why?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Trigger warning, Vic Mignogna.
Ooh, well, that's the same with that's the same with another one of her favorite animes, which is Full Metal Alchemist.
I was about to say.
Yeah, basically, if you were an anime at the 2000s, your dub needs a trigger warning now.
It's actually funny because so Bleach got an arena fighter recently.
Oh yeah.
And the character who was once voiced by Vic in the game's dub is now Todd Habercorn.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's
okay. So
that character is also recast in Thousand Year Blood War as well.
Yeah. So to explain, Todd Habercorn is also an established anime VA. Most of you probably know him as Death the Kid and Soul Eater.
Okay.
I mainly know him because he's Zanzo in the best game ever made, Hi-Fi Rush. And I caught him immediately because I know that voice anywhere. I was a weeb in high school. I know you, Mr. Habercorn. You can't hide from me.
Oh,
wait a sec.
Wait,
I have to ask a question. Is this the first time Danica's brought up Hi-Fi Rush in this stream?
Nope. But I do have one more anime.
Good.
I do have one more anime, a couple actually, that I know Crumble's into.
Okay.
So Full Metal Alchemist I mentioned, and of course, her number one favorite of all time, Attack on Titan.
Is that why you're doing the condensed for it?
I am. Well, no, actually. Well, I wouldn't have done it if she hadn't got me into it. But it was interesting. It's kind of sweet. It was like a big story in like, or not story. It was a big moment in like our relationship because I wasn't really a hater, but I wasn't really into Attack on Titan. I didn't like it, and I mentioned that to her, and she kind of kept the fact that she was into it from me. And then when she finally told me she was into it, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm not really into it myself, but it's cool you're into it. And she was like, you're not gonna like make fun of me for it or anything? And I'm like, why would I? That's dumb. And like, I guess her exes had done that to her and stuff. And like, I was like the first person not to make fun of her for being into Attack on Titan. And then we ended up watching it together. Like, we ended up watching like.
Oh, cool. Oh. Hmm? Cool. She's just, wow, she is literally just like me for real, for real.
I was about to say, like, and Taco will tell stories like this and then wonder why he's considered peak male performance. Like, bro will wonder.
I am not peak male performance. Come on.
Look, man, you need to understand. I can't speak for Danica or Bubbles at all, but you gotta understand, finding a man that won't make fun of your interests is kind of hard.
I was about to say the standard for what makes peak male performance at this point is kind of on the floor. So like,
yeah, I do remember one time she asked me like, hey babe, can you hand me the remote? And I did, and she was like, thank you, I love you so much. Like, she was like really happy, and I was like, I just handed you the remote. That's all I did.
This also ties back into all the stuff I was saying about why I found
Mateo. Yeah, there you go.
So attractive
I'm done here.
Is because like he's literally like most might look at him and go, well, that's the bare minimum of a guy of good qualities in a man. I'm like, yes, maybe it's the bare minimum to you. To me, it's the gold standard. Fuck you.
I apologize for men.
I'm sorry, women, Roderick head ass.
Literally though, like, anyway, but yeah, no, I was just, as we were watching the finale of Attack on Titan, I was like, that's crazy that, like, think about, like I told her, think about where you were, like, when you started watching Attack on Titan. You were still living, like, you know, with your family and everything, you were single, and now you're watching the finale with your amazing boyfriend. And she was like, yeah, my life is great. And she was really happy about that. I do remember though, we were watching, what was it? It was like the pre-finale or whatever. And like it ends right as Armin gets onto Aaron Titan's back, and then it's like to be continued, and I literally said fuck you to the TV. Cuz I that's how into it I was. Attack on Titan's fucking cool. I will say though, it took me some time to adjust when they switched genres.
Studios?
Yeah, switch studios too, because it completely switched genres. Anyway, I think did the video that I picked to play? Yeah, that the music. Oh no, it's still going. It's just quiet. There we go. Anyway, I think I'm done with this page.
Ow.
Yeah, I think we're done with that. Let me. Should I turn on the? Yeah, I'll put the dialogue on. Why not? So yeah, the page is done. Here it is. That'll be uploaded to the Obsidian Blaze Patreon server in a bit. And I think that'll be the end of the stream. Also, I'm gonna be so real. There's not much time before the end of the month, and I was a lot busier than I thought I was this month. This is the first page I plan to put out for Obsidian, and I plan to put them out at the beginning of next month. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Before you go, Taco, is it alright if I add you on Discord? Sure, why not? I don't really talk much to people. Anything a fetish art of Mona? Okay, maybe not that. But anyway, yeah, that'll be it for today's stream, I think. Just go to the BRB screen. There we go. So yeah, that'll be all. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching my page, me drawing and everything. Thank you to my guests for joining. That was really fun. I loved hanging out with you guys. I'm so glad some of the stuff we said here is recorded, because like it's getting clipped immediately. But yeah, that'll be all for today. Do you guys want to say goodbye to the chat?
Hi, chat.
Danica, do you want to go first, or?
You can. You're already speaking.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining Taco's stream. Big fan. And I guess I could say my video catchphrase, may your hearts be your guiding keys. Okay, Danica, you go.
Taco draws when Burrito Rice enters the chat. Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, anyway, on that note, that's very funny, thank you. On that note, as I always say, be good to yourselves and be good to others. I will see you next Sunday, where we're playing Pokemon Fire Red, and I just realized that means I have to figure out how to set up my Switch 2 dock on my PC. So, I mean, I have a week to do that, though, so that'll be fun. But anyway, like I said, be good to yourselves, be good to others, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
So...